North End. See you on the lips.
Back attack, dude.
Bon voyage!
Get that damn car off of the hill.
Slide down them big hills. You know what I mean? On the big, nice burgundy snowboard.
All right, folks, welcome to the Bomb Hole. We got a great show for you today. We got Lizard King co-hosting. We got Silk D on production. And we got Chris Roberts in studio. What's happening, Croc?
What up, dude? How you doing, dude?
I'm doing great.
I'm just, I'm fascinating with that intro, dude.
Yeah?
Like you do the intro live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real time.
Okay.
So you're in the belly of the beast of a different podcast. I see you checking out gadgets.
I am.
Checking out lighting.
Giving us looks.
Yeah.
Do you guys have as many trinkets?
Yeah. What do you think?
Actually, you've kind of out-trinketed us.
Out-trinketed?
You've out-trinketed us? You've
Trinketed us.
You've out-trinketed us a lot.
What about our gadgets, though? I think you got us covered in the...
We've got more gadgets.
Yeah.
We've got bigger soundboards, bigger mics. We got bigger
Just
things.
larger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
you
just
guys-
large.
you guys
We have
are
more
just large.
girth.
Right.
We have
Yeah.
more girth.
I heard more
Circumference.
girth works better.
It's, yeah. Sometimes it's,
Yeah, thank you, Lizard.
Yeah.
it could be awkward, but yeah.
Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah.
Well, let's jump right in. I feel like on the podcast, you're known as 9 Club guy, and you're always interviewing people, but people don't talk about your skate career. And I would love to go back to the early days and run it back to, getting on Chocolate and what Krob was like finding his way through the skate scene in the early days.
Well, I appreciate that because nobody really talks about my skate career. That's why I have to talk about my skate career and I have to talk about my Switchfoot Mania. I have to keep reminding people so that when I do post an Instagram clip, people are like, this is the guy, he skates actually. Wow. It's incredible.
I like that you sprinkle your own skating into there.
Dude,
Yeah.
I always... Can we talk shit a little bit?
Yes.
Okay.
It's actually encouraged.
I would always find it humorous, let's say, when people talk about their own skating. Dude, I went there to this spot and I did this trick and I went there and I did that. And I'm like, I don't care what you did. So I always thought it was funny to switch flip Manny and hype myself up a little bit. I always thought that was like a funny thing, Yeah.
Which, you know what, that was a great switch flip, Manny.
God bless you. See,
So
it
now-
works every time.
Yep.
It works every time.
Well, what I just asked you literally
go ahead.
is for you to talk about your skate career, which is
would love
exactly
to.
what you
I would
you
love
just
to.
said you don't
But you
wanna
do
do.
I would
hyper
love to.
focus on that switch flip manual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to
We'll
know
talk-
about,
we'll do 3
we want
hours
to know
on that
about
alone.
you before that ever happened.
Yeah.
Well, I was born in Inglewood, California. That's why they call me Inglewood Roberts.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. What do you want to know exactly?
All right, I want to know how you got on Chocolate.
Oh, how I got on Chocolate? That is kind of a blurry line.
Okay.
Because I feel like back in that day, I'm not going to say back in my day, back in that day, it wasn't really like this celebration type thing nowadays when you turn pro and you get on and it's just kind of like you're on. You kind of like all of a sudden start to get a check or
It wasn't
something.
like we're renting out Hooters and Chris is turning pro. Here's your board.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they fooled me to turn pro, and I was pissed at them. But even though I turned pro, it was good. But I mean, like, it just wasn't that thing. So it was kind of like I was just on flow with them for a while, and then for like a long while, and then I finally just started getting paid as an amateur.
I love that.
Yeah.
I talked to Daniel Castillo a little bit yesterday, and he said back in the day, you had a good jump shot, you had good weed, and you had a good switch tray. And that was kind of like,
an incredible
what else do you
list.
need?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
That's kind of the full
wow.
package.
I was gonna say, that's kind of
Yeah.
like a perfect checklist.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
we should invite this guy to come with us because we've got a ball.
Yeah,
we
he's checking
need
all our
some
boxes
weed.
here.
I mean, we're talking about the mid to late 90s. That's all you needed.
That's all you need.
for sure.
100%.
Nowadays, you need a jump rope, and you need some creatine, and you need some like a hyperbaric chamber and stuff like that. Yeah.
Right.
But, I think people would be pleasantly surprised to know, I don't know you as a guy that likes to get baked. You don't seem to put that off on the show. But it seems like in your formative years, weed was a constant for you.
Yeah, I think just in skateboarding in general, it was a constant. Like back, especially in the 90s, or late, you would meet those people that don't do any, they're like sober kind of, and you were like, they were kind of like, well, this guy's weird. To a certain degree, you know what I mean?
that's how it
For
was.
sure, though.
Yeah.
Because you're like, well, that dude can't relate to anything that we're doing.
yeah.
Definitely don't get him in the car.
I think it just kind of came hand in hand. I think it was just one of those things, And I think weed is definitely better than an alcohol or, some other type of drugs that you could get into at that age.
I actually thought it was kind of funny because he was saying something about that, and I was like, whoa, that never crossed my mind. And I've known you for a long time. I mean, in passing.
Right.
I wouldn't say we were like best homies or anything, but we're homies.
Yeah, I would say so.
I never was like, oh, that dude's a complete stoner.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, that dude's cool. Whatever.
You had to get baked before you skated, I'm guessing, right?
I mean, it was a part of the ritual for sure. Yeah. And it was just part of the homie experience as well back then too.
You think it helped your skating?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of that, I'm going to piggyback with a hard-hitting question from Daniel Castillo. Here we go.
Hey, Chris, it's Daniel. Hey, man, I had one question. How baked were you when you did the nose grind on the outside ledge of the courthouse?
Wait a minute. I did a nose grind on the outside ledge of the courthouse? I don't even remember.
No! Let's be honest, dude. You have two tricks that you like kind of hype up. It's that one and the switchfoot manual. I'm not going to lie. If anything, those are two things that it's like, it kind of comes up.
I just can't seem to remember that one.
I don't even remember. Honestly, Daniel, thanks for the question. I don't remember. I mean, dude, we're talking this was early 2000s, right?
I think you have bleached hair in that clip.
Could have bleached hair in that clip. Yeah. Some things come back to haunt. I don't know if things come back to haunt you,
I just
Lizard,
I don't remember anything.
That's there you go.
Yeah.
I think the bleached hair can kind of confirm that you were extremely baked for the nose grind.
Could be.
They're very correlated.
Yeah.
Were you saying that the hair haunted you?
Yeah, it just gets brought up.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one of those things that brought, bleach blonde kid over it.
Oh, yeah. I thought you were like saying like a trick or something. I was like, no, there's definitely gear choices that
questionable.
Yeah.
Right.
kind of hurt now.
Yeah.
Going back, looking at the eras of Krob, you had bearded Krob.
Oh, yeah. That was an unkept beard, I would say.
Unkept beard.
Unkept beard, yeah.
And we had bleached.
Bleached.
There was a long-haired Krob made an appearance.
There's a little long hair.
That was a short stint.
I'm actually kind of a fan of the bleach version.
Yeah, I think that was a good era.
Same. I thought it like kind of gave you like a little weird edge.
Which one's your least favorite era?
Yeah. Good question.
Thank you, dude. It's a great question. I think the unkept beard is one of, and I am a, I just can't grow facial hair that well. It's patchy, and I was on a tour during that time, and my electric razor did break at that time.
Oh, here come the excuses.
I could have gone to a Walmart or something and bought a new one, and I did not. I just said, you know what? Fuck it, we ball.
Yep.
Was that like the first time you were like, you grew it?
Yeah,
because I remember having a phase like that where you're like, all right, I'm finally going to try to grow one of these things out. And it's like super unsuccessful, extra patchy.
Yeah, it's classic.
Dude, and then
you wanted to be homeless Roberts.
We're talking
like
about we're talking about coming back to haunt you, dude. Then they used my unkept beard for my first board portrait. And I told him I always wanted a do-over or something.
Yeah.
Like just Evan Hecox, please redraw me. I'm putting him to work, but dude, I don't want the unkept beard as my first.
Well, that kind of goes back to what
board.
you were saying earlier. You're kind of like mad about the beginning of the pro ship.
Yeah.
Was that why? Is because your first board was the face that you didn't want people to remember?
No, not at all. I mean, do you want me to tell the story? I've told the story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Marc Johnson, rest in peace, my boy,
Love that guy.
my guy, he rented an apartment in Barcelona for like a month. And it was me, Marc Johnson, a couple other people I don't remember. I know Richard Angelides was staying with us for a while. The apartment in Barcelona turned into a hostel pretty much. It was like maybe Chris Haslam was there for a little bit. Skaters would just come in and we were just hanging out. It was amazing. But that day, me and Mark were leaving on a plane, and I lived 10 minutes from the airport. There was a autograph signing in the Inland Empire, which San Bernardino is about a 2-hour drive. Chris, you got to come to the autograph signing before you go to I'm like, dude, I live 10 minutes from the airport. I'm not coming to your autograph signing. I'm sorry. I do everything that you guys asked me to do. I'm not going to drive 2 hours and then come back and then get on a plane for 10 hours. I'm not going to do it. Chris, you got to come. We're sending Kenny Anderson over. He's going to come pick you up. You're going to bring your bags to the airport. Then you're going to jump in the car with MJ. You're going to go to the airport. I was so not happy. I was so mad. Get to the get to the autograph signing. It's fun once you get there. Everybody's there. We're all signing the shit. And then this kid comes up with the magazine and he flips it open. I just start signing it. And I look and it's like a photo of me that they put it. Look, the portrait
Yeah.
they like glued it into the magazine and said like, "Congratulations, you're pro." And I had already started to sign it. I was like, "Oh, dude!" And everybody went crazy. And then I had the whole team sign it. And then right after that, they were like, "Okay, get the fuck out of here. Go to Barcelona." And then, and so me and MJ jumped in his truck and went to the airport.
Nothing like you're bummed you don't want to go there. You get there, you're already like pressured in the fact of being there, and then that's how you turn pro.
Yeah. So you could see like
Trust me, you gotta go.
Yeah, just you got to make the signing.
I make light of it, but it was a actual like I was kind of like bummed out. I was like pissed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking back on when you went to Barcelona, a lot of footage from, I think it's called Parallel, the Mani Pad Zone. Can you walk us through, like, I imagine that it's some of these sessions are like the filmer wishes they were never born. You know, like you're talking like, I don't know, just manual variations, like switch varial heel out. I can't imagine it's an hour battle. Some of these seem like they're maybe like 5, 6, 10 hour battles.
You chose an interesting style of skating, of pure suffering.
Trust me, I know. I wish I could just feeble grind a handrail and get it over with.
Yeah.
You chose a very interesting spot because I have a very interesting story about Parallel.
Love to hear it.
Speaking of all the battles that go on there, it's not a 1 hour battle. It's maybe a 6 hour battle. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. I started in the filmers, right? I started to skate Parallel this one day. And I don't know what trick I was trying. I was trying a hard trick because I only picked the hardest tricks to try because I wanted to go back day after day after day to get that trick. It's a thing I wanted to do.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So we started filming and I started to try the trick, and about 10, 15 minutes into it, like the filmer like puts his camera down and it's like, "Hey, I'm going to go grab a bocadillo." And I was like, "You're going to go grab a bocadillo? We just started filming, dude. Like, that's kind of fucked up." And he went and grabbed a bocadillo.
What's a bocadillo? Sorry.
It's a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Ham and cheese con queso.
So,
but it's like, you know what I mean? Like you're in the trenches with the filmer. You're
disrespectful.
the filmer's with you.
It's a joint effort.
You had just stepped into the trenches.
The ring.
And he's like, you know what?
Ding, ding, ding,
Don't
ding,
start
ding,
yet.
ding. We got in there. He's giving me the right, I'm about to fight.
close.
Get about to fight. And then he's like, "Well, hold on. I'm going to go grab a sandwich while you're getting into this."
Did your filmer watch what trick it was that you were about to try?
Could have been. Yeah, could have been. I don't remember.
Do you think he was preparing for the fact that he probably wasn't going to eat for the next 5 hours? So he should probably have some food in his stomach. He's like, this guy's going in.
That's what you're going for?
I'm going to get a 6-pack of waters
give me
and a
15
sandwich.
minutes.
I
That's
don't know.
the moral of the story,
yeah.
though.
this
Don't
filmer,
start unless you're ready.
Are you?
Yeah.
How's your relationship now?
I haven't talked to him in years.
Has it been since then?
Yeah, probably. It's probably the last time I went to Barcelona, too. Like, you know what? I'm over this place.
We were talking earlier before we picked you up from the airport, and I was like, man, I've been on a couple sessions, no offense, but to dudes that skated like you, and I was like, this is the fucking worst session I've ever been on in my entire life. I was like, I'm stuck here. I got a ride here. I don't get to leave, and I've been here for 5 hours. And like, this dude is still trying the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah.
The mental capacity, like I was more of a huck guy.
Yeah, I know.
But the patience and torture it takes to do like Manny tricks and ledge tricks is insane.
Oh, dude, yeah.
You'd probably be good if you ever got tortured. You'd probably deal with it
Yeah,
well.
there's no way you're giving up
Yeah,
that
you're
info.
like, yeah.
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 Nothing. Got nothing.
Lizard's like, "What do you want to know?"
Yeah, like, we haven't even started yet. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Do you have any Manny battles that are like ones for the record books as far as like returning several times, the ones that stand out?
I mean, the stage manual tricks, I don't know, the switch flip manual, even though I've only done like 2 in my life, it just became a thing.
Yeah.
But those battles were like, a lot of the Courthouse stuff, I think, it was like we would go there every weekend to skate. So like, I don't know if there was that much pressure also, but when you do get into trying a trick, it does become pressure-ish.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I went back maybe like 5 times for that one. And then the time that I did it, Brian Wenning was there randomly.
Hell
and
yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I think just every single manual trick is a battle. Yeah, there hasn't been an easy one.
When it's like mentally and emotionally, I was talking to someone else about this the other day. I was just like, dude, it's just like you're already so mentally and emotionally unstable as a skateboarder. And then you have like these days where nothing is going down and you have to go back. And to like persevere through that and show up again, you're just like, and then like looking at your clothes and just hating everything about yourself when you're on your way there. You're just like,
Dude, imagine also rewinding time and sitting there with a photographer for 8 hours and he's got a pile of film almost taller than him.
Yeah, dude, I forgot about that.
And you're just looking at him like, I'm about to tell this dude that I'm done and I'm going to come back another time. And he's got another, how am I going to break the news to him? I have to break the news to this guy that he just wasted 6 hours and $80,000 worth of film. This is crazy.
Dude, you know what I think about too?
Oh my God.
When you get into those battles too, there's almost like an arc of emotion where you get into it, you start trying it, you land on it, like you might land on one and it's like, oh, it's right there.
Oh my God.
And then it starts to slip away.
Oh.
Like, how did you work through that roller coaster?
It's called the window, dude. The window would open. Grandma puts her freshly baked apple pie on there. You could smell that apple pie, dude, and your mouth is watering. You know, you're waiting for that apple pie to cool a little bit, but not like get cold.
Yeah.
And yeah, the window, it would get cold a lot. The window would shut.
Well, every now and then it's like she put a fresh one back out and you get another little smell and you're like,
You're like, the last one was apple. This one's huckleberry.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. But yeah, it's, dude, it came with the, I don't know, man. It came with it's the part of the game.
Yeah.
You just, the trials and tribulations and the mental anguish. And like, that's why we were talking before the show. I was like, I'm so glad that I did grow up in a time when the Carrie Getz era, where it was like you could break boards, you could throw boards, you could have a temper tantrum, even though you look like a fucking idiot, but it was like accepted and it was a thing.
But temper tantrums were like cool.
It was the thing.
Yeah.
I think a big part of that too, though, is like, you know, our generation of skaters, like a video comes out, right? A skate shop gets it, no one else has it. And you go in there and you watch this video for the first time and you're watching these people just have like a full blown, you're just like, this is my favorite skater.
Yeah.
Like, I love this person.
You almost
so insane.
And you get like invested in them. Like I want to see Carrie Getz like destroy a board and then land the trick,
more
double
than
flip.
skating. It's showing that like
Emotion.
Yeah.
How much you care. I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I got to live through that where I would get so heated and like, you know, smash my board and break my board and throw it. And then, it was like
you a
normal.
video part planner?
No.
Like you weren't like I know a lot of people back in the day that just like you'd see this insane list of shit and you're just like, damn. And there's like stuff marked off. You're like, oh, okay.
No.
I wasn't that guy either.
No.
Like
I would show up. I would have tricks. I tried to make a trick list one time. Did not work. Like I was like, they were always dude, I would always just think of the stupidest, like most ridiculous trick ever, dude. I'd be like, oh yeah, like switch tray flip to like fakie manual to fakie tray flip to switch manual to switch tray flip to like switch fucking, and then I'll just switch tray flip out.
Yeah, we just
It's like easy.
gotta find a spot for that.
they came out of it the video game like 15 years later and you could do your dream trick if you want.
Yeah. And then the filmer's like, what side should I be on? I'm like, that side.
Yeah.
And just be over right there and I'll get it.
You know,
in
just
about-
get a good ass shot of this three flip manual, three flip manual, three flip manual.
But that's what I based my whole career on. But it was fun. It was fun. Because you have those moments where you land that crazy trick and then it's like, dude, you feel accomplished, dude. You're going to go to Sizzler and get a nice meal afterwards and like, you know.
Were you like a thing for me for skating, I feel like too, is like hometown or like LA or whatever. You're there, you're skating, you're constantly kind of going to the same shit. Are you like tour for me? It was like a floodgate was open. You're just like, holy shit, new spots, new things, excitement level. Were you more of like, did that help you a lot?
Yeah, I think so, because I think a lot of the time when you're at home, you're in your comfort zone. You go to get your normal coffee, you do your normal thing. And then I always think that there's a window of like, back then also in my heyday, who am I right now? It's like you used to like just wake up at noon, the session would be at 1 or something. You know what I mean? It would be like afternoon, but then that window would start to shut where you don't skate. It's like, oh, it's already 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to not skate today. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's just going on tour would help that, like, facilitate because you're out there. You have to be out there and like.
Kind of like your Barcelona thing where you guys just created your own personal hostel and then you have like a home there with your homies, but your new stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
New brain.
Yeah, for sure. I wish I would have performed better on tours. It's like some of those things that I look back on now.
Actually, I'm going to interrupt you because we have a question from Kelly Hart that's kind of in that vein. Here we go.
Who?
Kelly Hart. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of him. Here we go.
Hey, Chris. It's your buddy Kelly that sits in the corner, the co-host.
That guy.
I wanted to know if there was anything earlier on in your skate career, or even during your skate career, that you look back on that you wish maybe you did differently, or maybe opportunities that came that went past. I don't know. Just curious to know.
What was the question?
It's kind of like, do you have any regrets?
Yeah, I think that was kind of it. Yeah.
We were talking
things
about
you do
tour
differently.
life
Things
and
you do
doing stuff.
differently.
Yeah.
Things you do differently because you were talking about if I could go back in time, I would have done this differently. That's how you started, and then I interrupted you.
Yeah.
So we could pick up that train of thought.
You were saying you wish you performed better.
Well, that's
on
just
tours.
one thing. I think I think a lot of us, or me in particular, took advantage of being on tours. Not take advantage, but like we're traveling. We're not. Sometimes I wasn't in the moment.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. Wasn't in the moment. Wasn't really like. Maybe you wake up and you're like, I'm in fucking Paris right now. I wish I was back home. You're like, dude, you're in Paris. Like, suck it up. Like you should be stoked right now. So I think a lot of those moments too. So that's definitely a regret that I would have worked harder on like tours and stuff. I think going back and looking at, we grew up in a different era also, I think, Lizard, where like there was like we could make more money back then. There were more opportunities, I think, with like shoe brands. There was more money opportunities with clothing brands. Truck like
that was the money.
There was like you had more. Like nowadays it's kind of like, oh, if you need like a shoe sponsor, an energy drink sponsor to like make money. Like back then it wasn't. There was other shoe companies popping up that was like, oh, cool, you can make a good living for 5 years while it was in business, and then it would go out. So I think like knowing my worth and like actually like asking what I think I deserved and not what they thought I deserved.
Oh yeah.
Because I think now that I've like lived my life, I'm like, I was scared to ask people for things in fear that like, oh, they're going to kick me off or they're going to do this or they're in control.
Yeah.
But what I've learned in life is like, it doesn't hurt to ask. I mean, I ask for shit all the time nowadays. I'm not talking about like free product or this or that. It's just like, hey, I have a request. Hey, how about this? Do you want to do this? And then, you just ask. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. So I think going back, that's one thing that I would have liked to like done better is being more vocal about myself and my career.
Yeah.
And not have somebody dictate like you're doing this.
A price tag on yourself, right?
It is, especially back then.
Like you think a number, but also a lot of the times the number you think, that number could have been way higher.
Yeah.
I learned that real early from
But how do you know? You
like,
don't
dude,
know.
I went on tour with like Stevie Williams,
Right.
And that dude is like the king of hustle,
But
right?
you're also-
and then talking to him, I was just like, oh, you go into these places and you basically tell them no matter what, like this is it. And I was like, oh, that's not my approach at all. Like,
There's also levels though. Like there is levels of like Stevie Williams was up here.
For
like
sure.
Eric Costin's up here, like Kenny Anderson, Marc Johnson, everybody's up here. And like I'm down here, I don't know if I have that much pull
Yeah.
to like go in and request the number Stevie Williams is requesting.
You're tallying yourself down a little bit, buddy, okay? You were up here.
Okay, maybe I was up here, but then
Dude,
they were up here.
You rode
They
for
were way-
chocolate.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? Ricky, one of the most famous board brands.
Yeah, I'm a chocolate truther.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, what the? I'm like, dude, you rode for cool shit.
Yeah, for sure.
You didn't ride for fucking Dark Star. You rode for chocolate. Like, I'm sorry, dude.
Dark Star was begging me, dude. They were begging. No, I get it for sure.
Yeah. You know what? I have a random thing. I know I'm not supposed to tell stories about myself, but
hey, didn't you brief him?
I said, hey,
Sorry about it.
I came in here knowing that this guy got briefed.
Sorry
I
about
like
it,
was
friend.
young and I went and like they like got to this hotel room and we're all partying and they hand me this contract. I don't know. I don't even remember how young I was. I like signed this thing. I was like, oh my God, $500 a month. And then 2 months later, I was like, oh wait, everyone else on the team gets paid $5,000 a month. I was like, my contract sucks, dude. I was like, this is insane.
I got a good story about a contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. Audio.
Please.
And again, you're dealing with like in the skateboard industry, you're dealing with like 16-year-old kids, right? 18-year-old kids. Like we don't know contracts.
Yeah.
We just see our name on it. You know, we're like, cool, $200.
Well, and you go from not like eating top ramen to like that's like eating out.
I could put an egg on my top ramen.
Yeah,
Wow, this is incredible. Signing with Audio Footwear. And again, it was one of those situations too where I thought if I pushed back a little bit, they would just like get rid of me. They'd kick me to the curb, but that didn't happen. But they gave me the contract. And then I had a friend at the time that had his brother was like this gnarly lawyer from this like gnarly law firm. It's like, I'm sure every lawyer knows about this. It was like this worldwide law firm. So legit. And he's like, yeah, just give it to my brother. He gave the contract to his brother. Literally within 5 minutes of me sending him the contract, he calls me. He's like, do not sign that contract. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, I just read 5 minutes of it and this is crazy. He's like, do not sign this. We're going to work on this together. We're going to make some changes. We're going to send it back to him. We're going to revise it a little bit because basically they could kick you off. They could get rid of you for like sneezing.
Yeah.
And like, you can't do anything in return, you know, like you have no power whatsoever. And it's just kind of, it's very one-sided, you know? So his lawyer met up with their lawyers and they went back and forth maybe like 4 times to revise the whole contract. And then boom, revise a contract. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm sweating, dude. I'm like, they're going to kick me off, dude. Like nobody's going to be my friend anymore. I'm not going to be able to skate for this company. They're going to, whatever. No issue.
No.
Yeah, they just said, okay, cool. Yeah, we revise it. Okay, now you can sign it.
They're like, oh, finally a professional to work with.
Dude.
Like, oh my God.
I signed it, and then fast forward when the company started kicking everybody off, when it went to the Payless shoe route and they got rid of the whole skate team, they first kicked me off, but they still had to pay me for like almost a year.
Oh, because
of the contract.
Because of your
because of
yes.
Yes. Otherwise, if I just signed that shit, they would have just been able to get rid of me.
Yeah.
But per contract, so I was chilling for almost a year, getting paid.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So I was like stoked.
Fuck yeah.
And it just kind of, you learn these lessons.
Oh yeah.
I like a lesson like that too, where you get to pat yourself on the back because you actually did something smart.
Yeah.
Instead of just being a complete
Do you have any of those
Sure.
lessons? You don't.
I have a lot of lessons.
I don't think you have
Yeah.
any of those though. But yeah.
But I mean, I can imagine.
Tattoo each lesson on. You know?
But I can imagine
good
it's the same kind of in snowboarding too.
Yeah,
it's like
100%.
kind of one-sided.
Well, that's what the agents
Totally.
like. If you have an agent,
But now,
they're
bro,
the ones that go and redline.
We
everything.
didn't have no agents, dude.
Yeah.
Like if we had there wasn't any. There were maybe a few, but there wasn't such a thing.
100%. Going back to audio was the shit back in the day. Like Kenny Anderson, Sean White was on there. I remember snowboarder.
Danny Montoya.
Danny Montoya, Nolly
Ernie
Hill,
Torres.
Yep.
Nolly Hill front nose, the rail.
Jeremy Ray.
Dude, Jeremy Ray. Can't forget about Jeremy
Stack.
Ray.
Did you
Chris
ever-
Roberts.
Bam
Roberts.
Margera.
Oh,
Bam.
God.
And that was Skate Bam.
Dude.
Skate Bam was really good.
I will say,
like straight up, I can't believe people don't
Skate
know
Bam
that
was
he was
fun.
that good.
dude, before you finish your question, I was gonna say like people underestimate Bam. They just think Bam's just Bam, and he's like ripping, dude.
yeah.
He's
Dude.
like so good at skateboarding. It's crazy.
They did the Tony Hawk Gigantic Skate Park tour and came here when I was a little kid, and they had this huge pyramid that had like it's like a fat rail. It's kind of like more of a box, but a rail. Dude, he switchback tailed this thing. It was like 15 feet long, and then switchback lipped it too. And I was like,
Yep.
oh my, Bam is the best.
He's crazy.
Andrew's doing frontside flips to flat, and Tony Hawk's being Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
But to see Bam in real life, like ripping,
SSBSTS.
dude. Oh,
Yeah.
and he was
Classic.
flying, and he skates tranny too. So he's just like,
He's good.
Yeah.
He's really good. Yeah. People forget.
So, since this is a snowboard show, you ever cross paths with Sean White on tour? You guys-
Yeah. I went on tour with Sean White and Bam a couple times. But those dudes also, and Tony for that matter too. He skated for
Yep.
He skated for Audio.
Yep.
I think those dudes were on a different level at that time too. So, we went on tour with them, but it wasn't like we were on tour with them. Like they were at the autograph signings. I feel like they would be. Bam was a little different. He was more of like the skater, like Shaun White was I never saw that. We were on tour with him, never really see him, One night we saw him and he was like, he just like shows up for what he does.
Yeah.
And like one night we're on the hotel roof. Don't ask me what we were doing on the hotel roof. But you could rewind the episode and figure out what I was doing. Figure out what I was doing. We were doing on the hotel roof. So in the very beginning of the episode we were talking about, but that's what we were doing on the hotel roof. But we were looking down and like this is at night and like Shaun White's like, this is on tour, dude. But he's got his like mesh, like, tank top on, black leather pants, like boots, like hat. Like I was just like, and he's like getting into like a limo and we're like, with sunglasses on at like 8 at night. We're like, we're up on the roof, dude. Like, where are you going right now in Wisconsin? Wherever we were, like, I don't know, dude.
He was on some Mountain Dew.
The Mountain Dew, but he's a different level.
Yeah,
different level, dude. Yep, for sure.
He's not at the pad for 6 hours doing some manis. I'll tell you that much.
He's a little kid, like going and pulling out the metal card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that thing? Is that fake? No. But you know what I mean? That dude's different level.
I talked to Kenny Anderson, which was a treat, and he was saying that like he always kind of championed for you, like with audio and stuff.
Yeah.
How sick is that?
God bless Kenny, dude.
Yeah.
He looked out for me. Yeah, for sure. Daniel Castillo also looked out for me. It's funny, man. Like Daniel was like the same age, but he was almost like my big little brother. He was like my first. I always say he's my first sponsor because he would give me boards out of his package.
No way.
Yeah. So he would supply me boards, and I think one day he was just sick of it, and he's just like, dude, just go get boards yourself, dude. You're always down here with me. Like you could just go get boards. And then I just got boards. I think he was sick of doing that. And then Kenny too. Like he's the reason why I got on audio.
Yep.
He's he's just always been a great dude that like looks after people, He wants people, he's a guy that like wants to see people win.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. Like sometimes in skateboarding, you kind of get the opposite a little bit. Right? Sometimes.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Kelly also mentioned that MJ championed for you, I think, to turn pro with chocolate.
That's okay.
Shook him down.
I just heard this.
You got an MJ shakedown?
I just heard this. Okay. I don't know. I mean, we know MJ passed not too long ago, and we're feeling a lot of emotions. I mean, he was like my guy. Like we went on tours together. I roomed with him. Like he was just like, dude, I don't know. It was crazy. And yeah, I just heard that. I don't know what he said. I don't know how he championed for me, but somebody said that he was a part of the reason why.
Just went and was like, yo, dude, it's time.
I don't know, man. Like the Trans World video, I thought that maybe did it, which I was hurt for the whole time filming that too. So it wasn't like my strongest part, but back then I figured, Trans World videos were kind of like the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like people
Are you kidding me? It was like a fucking golden egg, dude.
Like you have a Trans World part, like things are happening for you. So I thought it was maybe that, but then come to find out that like MJ like really like went to bat for me. It was like, dude, wow, I didn't know that.
That's special. Talking MJ, when you watch the Hot Chocolate Tour, I just went and rewatched that. It's like he is on fire in that, and you're doing his voiceover about talking about watching him figure out how to get into a trick and that whole thing. What was it like around that time, skating with MJ, watching him do his thing?
Dude, what I said in that video and what they showed was exactly what he does. Like he could be in the van for hours just hanging out, smoking cigs, doing whatever, and then get out and just blow everybody's mind without like
magic.
What is this dude? Wow. Or the thing that I loved about MJ too that made him human to me was like he could also work for 12 hours. He would work for a trick until he could not physically walk. So he would either land a trick like amazingly fast and like it was nothing, or he would battle. Like I've never seen anybody battle before.
Towards the end of him like being it kind of like moved away from skating, but there's that we call it Beebles Park, but it's not Beebles Park.
Yeah.
But like it's a skate park, right? And you would go there and like as the door opens, like the sun's up, and he'd be in there like sweating profusely, about to die. He'd been in there for the last 12 hours trying a trick on this picnic table, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are coming in, like, all right, like later."
Yeah.
Like multiple times I went there, I was just like, "Holy shit, this dude has been in here all night trying a trick."
He was like obsessed with skating. You could just know he was like, he's such a brain of like a scientist or like a mathematician or like a philosopher, like all built in one. So that skateboard to him, I don't think was a skateboard. It was like a piece of equipment that could manifest whatever he thought of. You know what I mean? Like he even said that in a video.
He had that famous quote. It's like, if you can think about it,
you can go do it.
You can go do it. It's
I always thought it was bullshit, dude. I always thought that was a bullshit statement because, I mean, he's MJ, dude. He could do whatever.
But then you look at his trick list, dude. You're just
because
like,
I can think of a million tricks to do and I can't do them. You know,
but he like
yeah.
Like every part would come out, dude, and it's just like, what? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
We did a memorial stream for him like right after he passed, and like it was hard. I thought I was gonna fucking cry my eyes out. But you know, just going back and looking at all of his work that he has done in skateboarding, I think he's the most decorated skateboarder there is. Like, go back and look at every video part he's done, every 411 thing he's done, every commercial, Bro, like he dedicated his life to skateboarding. It's insane.
Another random one. Sorry. But the only reason why sorry guys.
Hey, you want to leave? You could go if you want. I'm good. Yeah.
Literally the only reason why I learned a front nose is from that Transworld video. He does the
rail?
best front nose on that
modus
square
operandi,
rail.
the opener.
Yeah.
And the way his foot was and stuff, and I was like, whoa, dude, I'm going to learn that.
I will. Can I really quickly, while we're on this, modus is the one where he's talking with his...
And the cigarettes.
Yeah. He's talking about Cliff Kaufman.
Yes.
Cliff Kaufman's real. Cliff Kaufman DM'd me.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
No.
Cliff Kaufman DM'd me. I got a DM from Cliff Kaufman like a couple of days after MJ passed. And he said, "Hey, I'm Cliff Kaufman." His name's Cliff Kaufman.
Shut up, dude.
Yeah. And he was like, "Hey, I grew up kind of skating and I had no idea that this guy... he learned later on, but he's like, I had no idea that this guy that I grew up skating with turned into this like incredible, amazing professional skateboarder." And he's like, "I'm just want you to know that like I was that like I'm Cliff Kaufman," and it was crazy for him to like speak of me.
He did
in
a kickflip. He landed a kickflip. Like,
gnarly jocks,
but no,
dude.
But for me, I was like, okay, well, this guy Cliff Kaufman, he just, you know. So I went and scrolled back in his Instagram and like did my little investigation. Sure enough, like he had pictures of him when he was little and like, I was like, wow,
How great
like
is it
to connect
blew
the dots.
Mark's mind back then.
And then I just thought that was incredible.
Floodgate of his mind.
Because you always heard this Cliff Kaufman name, and then all of a sudden he DM'd me. I was like, damn, this is crazy.
I mean, dude, that intro for him,
the voiceover, he's in the suit, black and white, 16 millimeter against the wall.
The cigarette butts fly all over the place, dude.
Everything.
Like,
And there's always like the thing with him past the skating too. Like when you look at the Enjoy and the conceptualization of that Modus intro, like there's like a creative genius injected, especially with the creative direction of Enjoy, the way he would like kind of let all of his brilliance come into a...
That's him, right? That's Marc.
Yeah. 100%, dude. Like genius.
Yeah.
Like literally like he's a genius.
Yeah.
I'm not using that word lightly.
No.
That is pretty crazy. When I found out he passed away, I'm sure every person that ever rode a skateboard in their entire life that's old enough to know that dude was the best. Just wormhole of MJ shit. And I was just like, dude, he has like 30 minutes of like the best footage you've ever seen in your life. And just imagine like, a video part is 3 minutes long. Imagine all the skating in between that didn't make it in the video.
Yeah.
Of like just him fucking around or shit that he just didn't think was like good enough.
He had an intermission.
Yeah.
In his skate part.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Like an intermission. And then he goes on to have 3 songs, a 12-minute part in one of the best skateboarding videos of all time, fully flared. You're like,
And there's leftover shit, dude. There's shit that didn't make the cut.
how are you every year? Like it's go back and look at his library of work. It's fucking phenomenal, bro.
Oh, dude.
It's phenomenal.
And at the inspiration, I mean, never met him, fully, really emotional. I think there's so much inspiration we took for so long from him. And like the main takeaway too is like, just give it everything.
Yeah.
Like every fiber of his being was like everything you can put into it. And just the level of, I don't think he knew the level of influence that he had on everyone.
And that's the thing that I've thought of too, is like, man, like if only he could see the outpouring of love, you know, like that.
Like, dude, you changed like millions of lives.
Not only did he change millions of lives, like I think he single-handedly had changed skateboarding.
Oh, for sure. Oh,
so, you know, for one person to do that to come along and like change skateboarding, it's like,
you know what's also
crazy.
so badass about that dude is like he was the best ledge skater of all time, but he also fucking skated big ass shit.
Yeah, man.
Like
Sprinkling some
big
bugs.
handrails,
Oh, yeah.
big stairs, you're just like, what, dude?
he could skate probably. I never seen him
Everything.
skate vert, but he could probably
guarantee,
skate vert.
like, yeah.
For sure. Great dude, man.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I miss him.
Incredible. Yeah. So sorry for everyone that was close to him, yourself included. You know, the other side of it, you know, when you go back looking at your catalog of work, you have the Hot Chocolate Tour and everything. And around that time, Keenan had passed, right? And Mike York has a quote in there about how terrible, you know, losing friends is and things of that nature. But the fact that it brings people together in some ways, and that you kind of almost have this other flame, the spark to kind of like do it for them.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, those are tough, dude. When you lose people, especially a skateboarder. Like I know we've lost skateboarders that I've never met, and it affects me, you know, and like, so I think just to lose one of our own like ilk is like tough, you know, and like, I don't know, man. It just kind of gives me more like you say, you learn a little bit when somebody passes, I think, of like, hey, what can I do to change my life? Like, can I be more nice to people? Can I like entertain people a little bit more? Not entertain them, make them laugh, but like, can I like, you know, interact with people
Put a
more?
smile
Can
on
I
their
really,
face.
can we like, how do we all just like, you
Bring
know,
a little light.
Yeah. We're all like experiencing this like human experience. So like, what can we do to make it better for each other or something, you know? I don't know.
Skating
It's
is like,
oh,
it's especially like that era of skating, I feel like is like a huge family. Nowadays it's kind of like overwhelming, but like you had your core people for a very long period of time.
Yeah.
At least for like us, like it was the same pro skaters for a period of time. Every now and then a new one would pop up or whatever, but it was pretty tight knit.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. One thing that I will say too, that I've kind of just told my friends about this, but like myself, Marc Johnson, and Kenny did a company called the Back 40.
Yeah.
And it was, you know, we had shirts and we wanted to do fun stuff. Mark's creative, I'm creative, Kenny's creative. We just want to do creative, fun skits and just have fun. Skateboarding's fun. It's a piece of wood. It's a toy. A lot of people take it too seriously. So we wanted to bring that humor to it. But 2 weeks prior to him passing, like our our Back 40 video of, you know, him as a little baby, Kenny as a mom, and me as a dad, I had this mustache and turtleneck on. That popped up on my main page on my YouTube channel every day for 2 weeks. Before he passed.
Yeah.
And I'm getting like chills right now thinking about it because I'm like, I don't know what that was. That video never pops up in my feed ever. And 2 weeks before he passed, that it literally same place on my YouTube channel on my feed every day.
No way.
And I'm like, okay, that had to have been a sign to like reach out to him or something. So it just made me think about more of like, okay, I want to be more aware of my surroundings. I want to be more aware of signs that I'm getting of things because like Mark kind of like disappeared for a little bit, you know, like I hadn't seen him or talked to him for like a year or so. So to me, that was like a sign of like, dude, I should have like reached out, you know? I mean, you look back at things, right? But I'm taking that as more of like a lesson to myself now of like, hey, I'm going to see, or, you know, I'm going to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'm going to
Be receptive.
be receptive of things that are coming
Yeah.
into my reality,
Yeah.
you know? Thank you for that, Silky.
Yeah,
Nice work,
absolutely.
Silk.
Be intuitive and tapped in. That makes
Yeah.
a lot of sense. And just listen and see the signs. There are
You got to be
There's-
open.
dude,
to 'em.
there's
You gotta be
signs.
open. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I could go down that wormhole. I
Slide in some homie DMs that you haven't
Yeah,
talked to for a
man.
bit
Yeah,
and just
for
be like,
sure.
what up?
100%, dude.
Literally doesn't take much.
that's actually like, dude,
Yeah.
you know what's the thing, like you're saying? First of all, I'm going to back up for 1 second. And I think like wisdom comes from making mistakes and learning from them. And I think that's how we become wiser humans, is through making mistakes. And not to say that that was a mistake, but like you're learning from an experience, and that's how you gain wisdom. And through what you're saying and trusting like what I would call the energy flow of the universe, if we're getting deep, I'll have somebody pop in my head, like you're saying, and I'll be like, I don't know why this keeps happening. I'm going to call him.
Right.
And I think that's
Right.
part of it. And then you have this great conversation, something maybe comes of it, and it's all just kind of being open and listening. Be like, I don't know why I keep getting that, that little ping, that little download, but I'm going to follow it.
React to that ping.
Yes.
React to that download. React to that's what I learned. You know, I was like, there had to have been a reason why that photo or that video was popping up on my feed for like literally 2 weeks straight.
Dude, do you know what's so fucking cool though? Is like his 9 Club, I went back immediately and re-listened to.
Yeah.
And like the fact that you know, that conversation was recorded and is living, and you can go kind of feel like you're hanging out with Mark.
Right,
Is like,
right.
and I've never even met him again. Like, but it is fucking, how cool is that you have that moment captured?
That's a lot of things too. I mean, we have the Grosso episode as well. Like we are going to experience more people who have been on our show or been on your show that you've documented conversations with that will pass on, you know? And I think it is awesome to have that moment with those people and to share that moment with whoever wants to come into that, into your space and like share that moment with you, you know? So I think that's awesome. It definitely puts new perspective on like what we're doing, you know, because like what we want to do, I don't know, I'm sure you want to do the same thing with your show. We just want to celebrate skateboarding.
Yeah.
We want to celebrate skateboarding, the skateboarders who do it, the photographers, the filmers, the team managers, the people who are involved with skateboarding that need to get their flowers and have like contributed to the industry, you know, like that's what we want to do. You know, we're not there to like talk shit about somebody or do this or do that. Like we want to like lift up skateboarding, you know? So
Well, you guys do a great job.
thank
dude.
you, bro. Thank you. We try.
And one other thing on this subject, it's like the fucking iPad with the switch flip man.
Yeah.
How fucking magical is that now? That
Yeah.
thing is like a sacred fucking jewel.
Every time after MJ gifted me that, there would be comments, you know, like, dude, take out that fucking thing in the background's pissing me off, dude. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, I'm not taking that fucking thing off.
I had
dude.
no idea
My buddy,
that's where you got it from.
my buddy gave me that fucking iPad, dude, with a 4.5 hour loop of my trick on there.
I was
dude.
teasing him. I was like, dude, he's got to stop
Come on,
celebrating
bro.
that trick. I was like, he's done some really cool shit. I was like, we need to get him another thing in the background.
Yeah.
He's like, MJ made that. I was like, never mind. Just leave that thing up forever. You know
Just
what?
get it-
Maybe get it on a big screen and just put it
But
there.
dude, and then Lance, when Lance Mountain came on, he made a flip book of my switch flip man.
No way.
So then I took photos of that, and so I changed them with I put that on the iPad too, like the flip book
Shut
animation.
up,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm
It's just
far
cool,
gone,
man. It's just like that trick that I only done that like 2 or 3 times in my life. Like it just turned into a joke on the show. We would talk about the courthouse and the stage every episode, and that trick would just be brought up.
Was there a point though that like that was like the spot? Like you had to do something there.
I mean,
Like
it
for
was,
me, for my crew, it was like okay, Baker and Deathwish. You're going to Wilshire 15,
Right.
Wilshire 10, and you're skating Hollywood 16 or 12, but preferably 16. You ride for these 2 companies. You have to jump down this.
Sure.
Was it like you're a part of this? You need to go to the stage.
I never looked at it
and
like
you
that.
should be.
No, I think it seems
I
like
never
you're a
looked at it.
plaza skate. Like you're
Yeah.
just a dude that is like, I'm gonna go to fucking the Venice ledges by the
Yeah.
beach, or I'm gonna go to the courthouse, and this is just where we're skate. Like it's
Yeah,
more of
it
like
was-
a plaza skater.
It was
vibe.
a triangle. It was like, you know, courthouse, beach gaps,
Yeah.
and then Venice pits.
So you guys kind of had like the same thing. Like if you're a Huck artist, like there's like those 4 famous spots in LA.
Yeah.
You guys had
Exactly.
Like ledge spot, mani pad spot.
I think the most
man.
legendary. I mean, for me, like looking at the Courthouse stage, I think the most legendary tricks like that I loved are like Brad Hayes.
Yeah.
Skating it in the Baker.
That dude is insane.
Bro.
What about Kelly's Fakey Trey, Fakey Manny? Where does that
I don't know who that dude is.
Yeah,
I
never
keep
heard
bringing
of
this
him.
guy up. He like had a phone call. I don't know who are we talking about.
Yeah.
It's crazy. No, but there's things like that. Like yes, like his trick. Like it's as much as we joke around a lot on the show. Like I have to defend my title, you know, and my trick that I did. It's we're friends, but like his trick. The what was it again?
Fakey Trey, Fakey.
That trick. Yeah, that trick. Casey.
It's really hard to remember your coworkers' bullshit. You know, it's like, was it important? I don't know. I've got a meeting. What is this? Oh, the bomb hole. You're right.
Casey Rigney nollie heel nose.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Like in an arcade video. Like there's so many tricks. Just so many tricks.
My favorite thing though, like why I really enjoyed the Brad Hayes like Baker 2G shit is like it's a punk rock skin tight pant guy doing this insane manual shit. And at the time it was like, you're baggy, you're doing manual tricks. You're skin tight clothes, you just jump down shit. And he was like the opposite.
Here's the best part for me about Brad Hayes. He wasn't even on the team, dude. He sold weed to those guys. And here he has a video part in Baker 2G killing it. Like we just talked about with Ellington on the show. Like he was just like, dude, that's what Baker was all about though. It was about like the homies. You didn't have to be on the team to have a part. Like, and I was like, dude, that's fucking insane. I love that, dude. Love that. Sick.
Well,
we have another phone call from Brad Hayes.
We don't have a phone call. We're going to do a little segment.
That would have been great.
Silk, do you know what the segment is?
I think we might be doing Name That Video part.
Oh. I think that's from the Osiris video. We haven't begun yet?
No, we don't.
My bad.
Sorry. That's the jingle. Oh, my bad. But it might be in there, actually.
Okay.
I like that you're laser
Dave
focused though.
Mayhew
You really
part.
are just
Dave Mayhew.
I could have sworn that was from Osiris.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
heel flip blunt slide of 14 real quick.
This is a Dave Mayhew full part song. All right, so the concept of this, Silk, why don't you explain?
Go ahead, Silky.
Yeah, we're going to be playing a song, and you have to give us the writer and the video that song is from.
How do you get YouTube out? Did you
They don't like this segment.
you just do like a certain amount of time?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
try
we
to do
keep
it under.
it under
Sometimes it
5.
gets flagged.
Like under 7 seconds or something?
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
kind of
Still
aim
gets
for like
flagged
5.
sometimes.
We get flagged on almost everything.
So then what do you do?
Nothing.
Are you
we
nervous?
Just, we
Is
just
that
take
why you're
the hit.
asking so many questions?
No, I'm just talking
just
YouTube
checking.
now.
Monetization.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it.
We don't monetize the episodes.
You guys are out of your
So,
fucking minds. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Here we go.
You need me. You guys need me, dude.
Yeah, we do. We got to talk after the show.
Yeah.
Here we go.
The plan keeps coming. I mean, we just talked about MJ.
Yeah.
Like MJ. I have to name the video part.
You do have to, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's that video part.
Which one?
You know what I'm talking. You know which one I'm talking about, Silky.
We're counting.
The plan keeps
Right now, it's seeming like we might take half of the things out of this
coming
prize pack.
again. I'm trying to think of.
You also had a segment with this production company, so to speak. It's
Was it Yeah Right?
no.
No. Chocolate? Hot chocolate? No.
We'll give it to you. It's Modus. That's Modus.
Was it Modus? Really?
Modus, yeah.
That's a front nose down the right. Really? Okay.
Well, you got.
We're counting it.
Good enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
We're not too strict.
Whoops, we got trash can down. It says, "I want to name that video part." All I got was
wow.
the stupid sticker.
Amazing, dude. Amazing. Do you have a trash can? Usually there's like a trash can.
Yeah, other side, over there. Yeah.
Yeah, you got a prize back. There's some
I
stuff.
love that you're the first guest that just went to throw your package away.
Yeah.
Dude,
Feel free to just throw the prize pack away too.
you know what? Legends are made of brief moments, buddy, and you just keep making them.
Yeah, that's a roast. That's a full-blown roast.
Wow, I can't believe I didn't get that. I mean, I got it, but I can't believe it. Yeah.
You know
Okay.
what's funny is I
proud
had
of it.
no idea which video that was, but we just talked about that video.
You know the clip, though.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Yeah.
All right, so for part 2, name that video part.
Okay.
This is for the listeners.
and
if
you get that sticker that Krob just threw in the trash.
Yep. Okay. And you got to comment the skate part and the skater
Yeah, yes.
on
the video.
the photo of
video
Krob on Instagram.
and the
That's where we
skater?
pick it.
Yes.
Okay.
The video and the skater. Yes. Here
Okay,
we
go ahead. Easy.
Well, you could. Why don't you?
Do it.
You could redeem yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
There we go.
Congratulations.
Nice.
All right, you officially
Now
won.
you garbage
let me grab this sticker, bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna throw it away. Actually, throw it away in this trash can over here.
Nice. All right, fully redeemed yourself.
Well, it's nice to know that you actually earned your package now.
And
Thank you.
just want to let the listeners know I'm sorry. There will not be a Name That Video part for the
I'm
listeners.
just gonna beep it out.
Oh, you're going to beep out the name.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah, that's not a new idea. We've done that so many times.
Thank you guys for playing. Name That Video part.
I swear, Osiris video.
When you were growing up skating and stuff, was like that like a dude that you looked up to?
MJ?
No.
Jason
we
Lee.
already went over that, yeah.
Yeah, early influences.
like-
Let's talk early influences.
Yeah, like did
Yeah,
what
good-
were
good
what
question.
kind of like was what juiced you up to make you even like be like, oh, this is what I need to be doing?
Well, I will say Plan B virtual reality was the video, but the first video I ever saw was Blind Video Days. Jason Lee, Guy Mariano,
Yeah.
Jordan Richter, which everybody fast forwarded his part. It called it the FF button.
The vert button.
The vert button, thank you. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Mark Gonzalez. Yeah, so that was my first video that I ever saw. So yeah, I think Jason Lee, Guy who stuck. He was more of like he was my age. Like I could relate
like a
more to
little
the
kid,
little
like,
kid
ripping.
skating. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Jason
Versus
Lee.
Jason Lee with the chops, like
But then
the tray flip.
yeah.
The first wet tray.
there you go. But then
You could ask Ricky about his tray flip lesson he got the other night.
oh, you got a lesson?
He did a good tray. I tried to do a better one than Lizard did.
He kind of came at me and was like,
did-
"Oh, let me
did it
just show
work?
you what a tray flip looks
And then
like."
he
And
did
I,
a really good one.
Yeah.
Would it have
What about
counted?
kickflips? Where are you guys at with?
Do we even need to go there, dude?
well, let's just say that
Somebody likes to go.
Let's just say Ricky confirmed with his son Chip that he'll be getting kickflip lessons from Uncle Liz.
He's not going to learn to kick. My son's not learning to kickflip
He's
from me.
getting Uncle Liz
learning them
kickflip
from Uncle
lessons.
Lizard.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Sometimes just tough
he's
pill
got
to swallow. But
Yeah, you don't want the bad fundamentals right from the beginning. You got to
It's a
learn
smart
right.
choice.
I don't
It's an
know. Have
investment.
you ever seen him? Do you know anything about freestyle motocross? You know, like they have a trick called a heel clicker. They hold the handlebars and they bring their heels out and click them. It's kind of what Ricky does when he does a kickflip.
I'll put a visual on the screen for the.
Oh,
that won't
I
help
was
you.
like, dude,
Okay,
have a
okay.
screen in
I
here right
can,
now?
yeah, I can actually pull it up.
Yeah.
What if they
Keep
click?
going,
What if they
keep
click the
going.
heels together 3 times?
He might land it. I don't know. A switch miracle, but I was teasing him because he posted some videos and I was like, oh hey, like
looks
started
like this.
screenshotting some shit and zooming in and zooming in and zooming in.
Wait a minute. Are you about to pull up a clip
yeah.
of yours, dude?
Yeah,
And show?
it's a screenshot. So
Oh.
I posted a kickflip. I was feeling pretty good about it. So Lizard, what he did is he sent me a screenshot and then zoomed in on my feet on the kickflip.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Pretty
Okay.
interesting. Yeah.
and then took it and then sent me.
Wow.
Then he sent me that. Yeah.
And I was
You see
like,
what you
dude,
see- you understand now,
I know where you learned how to
tough.
kickflip. You've been watching all these motocross videos, and then you translated your motocross
It's
career.
pretty-
seeping
yeah.
into your
pretty
other
accurate.
activities.
Yeah.
But honest opinion, how crazy is it that his feet are like that mid kickflip?
I feel bad for him because
I don't see a difference between these two kickflips. I don't see a
I
difference.
feel bad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like one of those spot the differences. Yeah,
Comparison.
It's the same photo.
it's the same photo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you because like you were so stoked on that kickflip that you sent it to him, and then you
Yeah,
get
actually,
that, and
I
then you get that in
posted it.
return.
He posted it.
He posted
didn't
it.
send to him.
Oh,
It was
my
on
I
the
screen
on the
recorded it,
ground.
and then I just
Yeah.
picked that thing
Yeah.
apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So almost.
So that
glorious.
post is gone now.
No, it's still there.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What about
I
the-
would have
He
deleted
actually
it.
made his account private after that.
Yeah.
yeah.
He also posted a manual.
Oh my god, dude!
What is? I don't know if I've heard about the man.
I forgot about the video.
What are we screen-shopping
He
a
posted
tab?
this video of a what was it?
Kickflip nose manual.
Kickflip nose
Yeah,
manual.
those, yeah. I got a feeling.
And I was
know
like,
what's coming
oh
here.
wow. I was like, sick kickflip manual, dude. And I sent him a photo completely zoomed in with both of his back wheels on the ground. I was like,
There was a violation.
Yeah, I was like, we got a little
yeah.
bit of a touchdown. I
Yeah.
mean, you're a manual guy.
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
I mean, I'm surprised that you're friends with him still. It's
No,
crazy.
It's a
You know,
tumultuous
good friends are
relationship.
the ones that call you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, to a certain degree.
You know, the
I-
torture
There's
goes
a line
both
somewhere.
ways
Yeah.
too. It's not like
Okay,
it's not
okay.
like I'm just an asshole.
Yeah.
as long as you could take the
Yeah.
heat too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love.
He loves
I
getting
love
tortured.
getting fed it.
Okay.
It's my favorite. But
Embarrassment.
when the kickflip came out, I was just like, "Holy shit, dude! Look at his feet!" and then I video recorded it. I slow mode it, and then I was like, "I gotta send him some screenshots."
Wow.
You got to, you know, you realize sometimes like you just you play the cards you're dealt.
Yeah.
I got a bad kickflip.
Okay.
I'm not scared to admit it. Like, it's bad, but I'll still do them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's
Don't
not,
let that stop
It's
you.
a Ricky
it's-
flip.
Embarrassment is,
Yeah,
an,
Ricky
is,
flip.
a, is an underexplored emotion sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
I get you.
Sometimes you have to seek out the embarrassment, and that's what I like to help my friends do is seek it out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I've ever been embarrassed before. It was crazy.
I mean, have you ever done a hill click or anything?
All right,
No.
we're going to change gears
Sorry.
here, Lizard. We're too much time on the
Yeah.
goddamn heel clip.
Sorry.
Remember the ratios.
Remember the brief before the show, Lizard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
remember the brief, the pie chart.
Sorry. I mean,
Don't talk too
technically
much.
that was more about you than me. So
Do you think you should have last part, Welcome to Hell?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I never even
Immediate,
thought of that. Dude, my one line in Welcome to Hell? Wow, who actually had, yeah.
Ricky, give us a fist bump on
That's
that one.
great.
Wow, dude.
I mean, if I had any say in it, you know that it would have been closer to the end,
Yeah.
for sure. Come on.
Do you guys sure you don't want that to be the last trick
Yeah.
of the last guy's part?
Excuse me, Ed? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Dude, you need some help here?
Okay, pretty obvious choice.
What the hell is going on?
Must have been huffing some paint.
All right, let's talk 9 Club for a second. We were just off air earlier talking about foul ups. Have you messed up some episodes?
Yep.
Yeah, which ones?
The most famous one, actually, it's the only one that I can think of.
Only one? Yeah.
We're professionals.
Us too.
We're
Yeah.
professionals, Silky.
We've also only messed up once.
Brandon Turner came in for an episode. He lives down south. It's like
Lil
San
B?
Diego dude, yeah. And the audio card got corrupted, and we tried to recover it. And like when that happened, he had like just left, and like we were dumping the cards or whatever. And like Roger said that my face lost all color, like I turned pale white, and I'm like. I did not know what to do. It was like the dude drove from San Diego 2 hours to come up and spend the time
Yeah.
with us, and then we'd lose his whole episode. And then I didn't end up calling him like the next day or whatever, and was like, dude, the card got corrupted. He was like, dude, all good. He's like, I'll come back up, So we waited like a couple weeks, so it wasn't like retelling the stories. Like we wanted to like.
Give it a little time.
Give it a little time, not forget everything
Yeah.
that he said, but give it a little buffer.
He's the nicest dude ever, dude.
He is
He's
the
so
dopest
sick. Yeah.
dude ever.
Yep.
And he was so like humble and cordial about it. Like he was just like, "Oh, good, dude. Like I'll come back up." And he told the stories better than he did the first time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So it actually like turned out to be
Was
a
that
great
in the
episode.
early days of the 9 Club? Or
Yeah, it was like earlier on.
Yeah.
So now we have like
like
a
you're
sound.
figuring your
Right. So that was a soundboard. So now we have a soundboard, and then we have a backup audio on a computer that's going also.
Silk, are you taking notes of this?
Yeah, I can show you.
Yeah, I wrote
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
writing
yeah,
that
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, they have gadgets everywhere in this place.
Yeah, it sounds like you have larger gadgets, larger girth, everything.
I want to hear.
It's
though.
all about girth.
You know, people see you on the 9 Club. You're kind of the face of the show, but like the amount of work that you do behind the scenes, it would be cool to just kind of like tee off, and maybe you could elaborate on exactly like what you do behind the scenes and how much work goes into it.
Yeah, I think that's a big misconception about podcasts too. I think people are like, "Oh yeah, I'll start a podcast, easy," and it's not. It's like if you really want to go for the podcast, and which we did. Listen, we're not the first skate podcast, we're not the last, but we took it and ran with it,
Yeah.
And like so, I think in that aspect, we were kind of the first to do that. There's other podcasts too, not just this is our experience, and yeah, we just I edited the episodes in the very beginning. I edited them for the first like 4 years or however many years. And, each episode takes like, 6-8 hours to edit. Then it's behind the scenes, social media stuff. And then, we had Kelly trying to help book the guests. So that was kind of his role. We'd all get together and talk about like who we want on the show. And then he'd like go after them. And then, so it was kind of like a very joint effort also in that aspect of it. And I would hit up people too that I wanted on the show. And then we ended up getting an editor, Tim Olson, great dude, best dude ever, rips, slappy, king, dopest dude.
Yep.
And then he ended up getting a real job, like a production job, which means making way more money than he could with us. But and then so we went back to like then Roger editing the episodes. And at that time, AI was coming into the picture too. So we use AI to edit the episodes because AI edits episodes off of waveforms. So it'll be like, oh, he's talking, so that camera. He's talking, so that camera.
We run the same thing.
Right. So it doesn't do the greatest job, but it does a good job of like getting a base. Yeah. And then Roger would go in and clean up that base, and then we put the episodes out. So
It's like AI Final Cut.
it's in Final. It's in Premiere. It's a plugin. So now we have switched gears and are putting way more effort into episodes. I'm giving you like a very quick timeline. Yep. And so we're putting way more time and effort into episodes. We wanted episodes now to be very tight, very inserting photos and inserting video clips and really like showing full screen, like painting a picture of what the person's talking about. Because before we just had a PIP, a little picture in picture on the right. So we're really trying to like elevate the shows right now and really try to like just put more energy into them and have a better product. Because I think skateboarding's a lot of it. Yes, we have the podcast audio version, but it's a lot of visual stuff. Oh, the first person's talking about Bob Bobson, and I want to know what Bob Bobson looks like, you know? So we put up photo
Cliff
of Bob
Kaufman.
Cliff Kaufman.
Yeah.
So we're really trying to like really put the effort into it. And so that's taking a lot more time now. So I'll spend about, 15 hours to 20 hours on an episode. And then Roger spends a good amount of time on the episodes as well. We're trying to like split the duties. And then social media stuff too. So right now, we're not trying to do episodes every week. We're trying to do episodes like maybe every other week or like whenever we have good episodes. Because, we're just at that point where we just want to put out the best podcast and best product that we can.
Well, and you guys do.
And we're only two people.
Yeah.
Like we have Jerron,
crazy thing.
we have
Like,
Kelly, we have
when it goes to, you think about
Charlie.
You didn't even bring up the fact of like preparing for an episode.
Right. I could get into that.
Like that's
for sure.
There's some work with that.
Yeah.
You think about, like you said, obviously editing the episode. I think one thing you breezed over, like finding guests, like booking guests. Like you may cast a wide net, and a lot of people are like, "Let me get back to you."
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. A lot of people out there, and I'm not faulting them for this, but they think that I could snap my fingers and have somebody appear in the chair. Why haven't you guys gotten this person on? Oh my God. And we're like, dude,
you think we haven't asked them?
Asked them so many times. And one thing that I've learned about this podcasting game, it's all about timing.
Yeah.
It's all about timing, dude. You don't know also what people are going through in their lives. Like, person may be going through some shit. They don't want to come on a podcast and talk 2 hours about themselves. Like, let them deal with their shit. Let them deal with whatever they're doing. Maybe they're filming a video part. Maybe they're going for the Olympics. Maybe they're doing that. Like, there's so many things that come into it, It's like...
Well, and skaters are like ultimate, like we were saying, like so self-conscious, have no self-confidence, or basically having a mental and emotional breakdown every day.
Sometimes it's easier for us to get a 16-year-old kid on our show than a 50-year-old man.
Yeah,
Like,
because you can catch them on a day when you're like, yo, you want to do the show? And they're like, yeah. And then the day that it is, they're like, I'm not coming. I'm sorry. Like,
usually people...
I've tried to change 45 times.
For the
today.
record, we did a show with him. He didn't like it. We had to redo the whole fucking show.
God.
He was a redo guy.
We've done
We
a
had a
couple.
redo guy with him.
We actually went
Done a
down. He says that like that, but it was too much information about stuff that people can't know about.
I told him we could have edited it out. Anyway, but there's a lot. Like
But the guests.
editing,
The guests is a big thing.
Preparing, all
for
of it.
For sure.
Right?
Sorry, I wanted to be more
preparing
professional.
for the 9 Club, the live show you guys do.
Yes.
There's a workload associated with
That's what I was going to
shows
say
are
is like you guys are
insane.
doing more stuff than just a podcast though. You're like going to these skate events and doing all this rad stuff as well, which is that seems so hectic.
Yeah. Also, right now, like our live shows, like super fun.
Yeah.
Like we've had our live shows. We had the 9 Club experience for a while. That kind of fizzled out. Like we addressed why we stopped doing the 9 Club experience, but we all kind of fizzled out at the same time. I think when you do something long enough, like people get different ideas. They want to do different things, and it just becomes kind of a burnout. And I think it kind of happened at the same time for everybody. It happened for me. Like I was burning out. Roger was burning out. Then LD had his thing. He was doing great stuff with his number 33 company, and then Steezus was doing stuff. And like, it kind of just was like, I think we all kind of looked at each other and we're just like, dude, listen, I don't know if I could keep doing this.
Well, it's a lot of work, and then you're just like,
yeah, it's every week.
it's a lot of work, but that's not fun.
The revolving door. That's the thing people don't realize. You start off the revolving door, 52 weeks a year, every week.
Yeah.
And trying to find new faces and talent and stories. It's
Sometimes you have to switch it up, you know? I mean, I get kind of tired and bored of our normal show sometimes, but the new guests all the time with that show really keeps me going with that show, because if I had to talk to the same person every week, I'd be like, yeah, dude, I think we're done. So the new guests really help with that. It's always new. But our new live show is really fucking fun, and it's less pressure, I think, because we have this like 70s style news mom's basement type set, and it just kind of is just like, we can use shitty graphics because we're using like 70s style, like
9 Club anchor
text,
man.
Yeah, like 100%. Like it just text it, like flashes up on the screen and just kind of like ghetto shit.
Chris Burgundy.
And it's like fun. It's really fun.
It seems cool.
So the preparation for that, we go through which videos we want to talk about that week, and then we do the skate, the retail report.
Yep.
Which is huge, bro. Like I thought of that segment. I wanted to do something with like skate shops. I never liked the Zoom component of podcasting. I feel like it's very like just you're not getting the energy as in real life. If we did this over Zoom, it'd be a whole different show. And but the Zoom thing works so good with like visiting skate shops around the world. Totally. So that has actually become the most fan favorite segment that we have.
Sick.
I think a lot of people just relate with skate shops. Our demographic is like dudes, we grew up in the skate shops, So, and also it's like, I think I talk to each skate shop before we go on the air. I tell them the routine. Sometimes we talk for hours, these skate shop owners. And I cold call them. I just reach out to skate shops. Hey, you want to do the retail report? Yeah. They're like so psyched. And then, and then we just give them the opportunity to like shine. I think a lot of skate shops, they're just out there. They don't have a voice.
They're dying out for a minute. It's like
some shops are, and what I've learned also is some shops are thriving, dude.
True. Yeah.
Some shops are killing it, and some shops aren't.
Yeah.
Some shops have 3 or 4 side hustles, dude. Depends where you are, depends what you have around you, depends on your community, depends on a lot of factors. So I think that that as much as we could do, I think the skate industry, if you're a company owner, if you're a podcaster, I think everybody wants to help skate shops, but I think a lot of people just don't know how to go about it, Yeah. So if us, the 9 Club, and our live show, Channel 9, can like bridge that gap, because we don't have trade shows anymore. We don't have a place where we could all get together and talk and meeting of the minds.
Yeah.
And this shop in Wisconsin can talk to Rick Howard in person and share ideas, and there's none of that. So I think if we could be that bridge and we can give shine to these shops and give them a voice, that's all I want, And so it's becoming a fucking fantastic segment, and I'm loving every minute of it because, dude, and then we have a discount code usually for the shops, and man, I want to give a shout out to everybody out there that like watches our show that orders from these shops. Because like the shop owners will hit me back like days later and be like, dude, we got like 40 orders on our website.
That's
like
so sick.
You don't even know how many people have like reached out to us, and like, dude, people this one guy like drove like 200 miles to like come to the shop, and like he bought a gift certificate for the shop to give to some kid at the shop. He's like, hey, here's $200, buy the gift certificate and just give it to whoever you want. And like, I'm like, dude, this is incredible.
That's dope.
Yeah. Like to make some type of difference, that is like, I don't know. I'm getting like chills talking about it, but it's fun.
Fuck yeah.
So we need like to like celebrate skate shops more.
Yeah.
And like figure out how to like get them involved, I don't think anybody
like DJ Chavez came on your show, and he's basically saying like every time you buy something off the internet, it doesn't matter what it is, that automatically somehow hurts a skate shop.
Unless you buy it from the skate shop's website.
Unless it's from the skate shop's website.
Sure.
Like direct.
Yeah. So I mean, it's the world we live in, dude. We live in online shit. If what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So yeah, if we could help skate shops at all. So yeah, speaking of the whole Channel 9 live segment that we have, like that's been one of our favorite segments.
That is
like,
a trip
really
though,
fun.
growing up in a generation where like this that was like the hub of wherever you live, no matter what. Like you went to the skate shop, that's where you made all your homies. That's where you met up with all your people. That's where you saw a skate video. And then you went and explored the world and tried to mimic a skate video, right?
100%. Yeah.
You know what
And
I
then
think
now,
about is what
does that
we do?
exist?
It's
Like kind of?
the internet's not a real place.
It's not.
No.
You know,
That's
like
what you
it's
have to
kind of
realize, yeah.
confusing, you know, but there's something about like really just like going to real places, you know, like skate shops, skate events, you know, just existing. And I think the kids say IRL.
Yeah.
IRL.
IRL.
That's valid.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, like I don't know. It's cool when you maybe like people are on the internet and then they think they're in a real place, and then you show the skate shop and they're like, wait.
I really miss my Nokia phone that had the snake game.
Yeah.
Didn't die for like 14 days. You could throw the thing against a brick wall, dude. Literally like piss on that thing.
Maybe
pick
that's
it
how
up,
we saved the
answer a
skate
call.
shop.
Yeah.
Bring back Nokia.
Bring back the Nokia brick.
Yeah.
People will be off their phones and they'll go to the
We have
skate
to make
shop.
that cool.
If I could put into context, actually, for people that don't know what I'm talking about with the retail report, every week we zoom in a skate shop and we get a tour of the shop. We get a feel for the shop, the owners, the workers who are there.
Yeah.
If they have a skate team, the area that they're in. We look at the outside of the shop. We just get a feel like what's the best selling thing in the shop.
Because
like,
a skate shop is a vibe.
also-
Yeah.
When you walk
also
in there, you feel like emotions take over.
Totally.
One thing you're not hyping up, which is when they try to set up the board really fast.
Dude, okay.
That's the best. They do the thing like who can set up a board the fastest. That's the best part of
That
the whole fucking
happened.
thing.
Yeah.
That happened one time.
Okay.
I called the dude out. I didn't know. Like something happened. I said, "Well, how fast can you grip a board?" He's like, 15 seconds. I was like, "Whoa, okay. We have to see this now,"
Yeah.
because he answered so
if you're
quickly.
gonna throw a number out like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
The
But I wanted to
the
be.
edge is like.
Here's the thing, though. Is like I wanted.
Did you want to see some of the top? Sorry.
I want it to become a thing, but I don't want to put people on the spot either, dude. Like I wanted it to become some things become the thing naturally.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wanted that thing to become a thing naturally.
Yeah.
It just didn't. But
It was close to 15, wasn't
bro,
it?
he got it quick,
It was like
dude.
18 maybe, or
Yeah,
like, it was.
I think 17
That's pretty
seconds or
fast.
something.
Unbelievably
Gripped it
fast.
See,
really
but
quick.
like
Yeah.
we were talking about earlier, you're like, I don't even care. Just give me a board. I like even when it comes to grip tape, if I watch someone like Ellington used to just be like, whatever,
Yeah.
and cut his grip, I was like, I can't watch this. I was like, this is giving me anxiety because I'm just like every cut has to be perfect.
Everybody's different, though.
Yeah.
I mean, Rubik's Cube has their thing, which,
Yeah.
you know,
That would
why
be
can't we have our
amazing.
grip
Like,
tape?
Think
Why
about
can't we-
that. Like a Rubik's
Yeah.
Cube competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an idea.
Boards, yeah, this,
I bring in all the shops. They all.
we already have it trademarked, so don't anybody out there think of doing this, okay? Just FYI.
Well, you have a live
late.
event where you bring someone from every shop and then they have a battle.
Have you seen the cups? Where they do the
Cup stacking? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, the retail report, shout out to every skate shop out there. Go support your local shop and go visit them. Some people forget that their local shop even exists.
Yeah.
They're just on
and
their
some people don't
couch.
have a local shop, which
Yeah.
I feel bad for.
Yeah, but there's a lot of local shops that you could look up online and order from them.
Yeah.
So that the possibilities are out there.
All right, talking podcasts. You know, it's like obviously with skaters, you have, you know, you've had Bam on and Tony and all these big dogs that are incredible. But the one interview that seemed insane and surreal to have was Lil Wayne in the
Yeah.
studio. How
Yeah.
was it interviewing Lil Wayne?
Lil Weezy? Big
Yeah.
Wheezy?
I forget what number episode it was. It was like in our first year of doing it. So we didn't. I'm still trying to figure out podcasting, but we were young, dude, in the podcast world. So, here we have Lil Wayne coming in the studio. He came in, he was supposed to get there at 7, but he went to a Laker game before that. So he ended up showing up at 11 something at night. And also shout out to Spanish Mike. Spanish Mike hooked the whole thing up. So shout out to Spanish for doing that. Got to give credit where credit's due. But, yeah, it was just funny, dude.
Has a rapper ever
It's-
been on time?
No, dude, he walked in and I listen to hip hop. I'm not like the craziest Lil Wayne fanatic dude. I'm a fan, but to see this dude that's famous as hell walk into our studio which is an apartment. It's like a skate house, and be like looking around at all the shit that we have, like looking on the wall at the boards, and like you could see like his excitement for being in this like skate house. I was like, dude, this is crazy.
That's
like,
so sick.
This dude is like used to like singing or rapping in front of like millions of people, and he's like hyped to be in our like little skate house. You could just tell his energy was like stoked. So yeah, it was kind of a surreal.
He's a cool dude too, right?
Awesome dude.
Yeah.
Awesome dude. So it was kind of a surreal moment. It was like, wow, this is.
He used to skate Baker Boys back in the day, and you're just like, what?
Dude, the funniest thing about the whole thing, it went right over our heads. He literally pretty much announced his new album on our show.
Oh, no way.
You guys just
And I'm just like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, awesome.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, cool.
And
Good for you.
every fucking like World Star picked it up. Every hip hop publication picked it up. We were getting blown up from every direction
and you
because
had no idea.
Yeah.
dude, it went right over our heads, dude. We had no clue. At least I did. I had
makes it
no
better.
clue what he was talking about, dude. Just went right over our heads.
Like, oh, cool album. That's great.
Well,
So,
yeah.
how's your kickflip?
Dude, 100%. That's pretty much what happened. And then here we are in World Star, like Lil Wayne, like on the 9 Club. I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Crazy.
Dude, imagine if you you corrupted the card on that
I was
one.
going to say, please don't let these cards get corrupted. Oh, God.
That would have been insane. Hey, Mr. Wayne, Lil Wayne,
Mr. Wayne.
you mind coming back again?
Yeah.
We actually corrupted the card.
We'll give you 2 weeks time to smoke some weed and just forget about all those stories.
It is funny though when people come in, because people ask me all the time, like, are you nervous when people come in? I'm like, no. Because I think they're coming into your house, you know, like you're kind of have this like,
They're nervous.
yeah,
Yeah.
which is weird.
You
Are
gotta,
you nervous?
it's
Are
like
you
more
nervous
you're
right
like,
now?
Yeah,
I'm not,
nervous?
You're making them
I'm actually,
comfortable.
I'm like naked right now. And I'm
nervous.
Are you,
pissing
be honest,
myself.
were you a little nervous when we started?
No, I don't think so.
You looked a little nervous
No.
at the airport when you had your sunglasses on with your hat down and you're trying to
Well, you were leaning so far out the
Yeah.
window. I thought you were gonna snatch me up or something.
Well, I just wanted to make sure you got like a nice entrance at the
We should have
airport.
gone like Liam Neeson Taken and
Yeah.
like pulled up in a van and grabbed
That's what
him
I
and
thought. I was
Yeah.
about to run back into the airport, dude.
That was insane.
But yeah, milestone, I'd say. Yeah.
All right, we're going to change gears violently and not
Oh,
gracefully, but violently. We have a question from none other than Jerron Wilson. Here we
Oh,
go.
the Dubs.
Hey, what's up, Chris? This is your co-host, Jerron Wilson. And I had a quick question for you. Since you do voice impersonations so well, who do you think you do the best? I think you're pretty good at them, but I want to know from you, your standpoint, on who do you think you impersonate voice-wise the best? Let me know what you think.
Okay. Yeah, I do a Dubs impersonation. I do a Federico impersonation.
I
You know
think
Federico?
more like what's happening right now is, can we get the impersonation?
Oh,
Yeah,
you could.
I
We
would
could.
like
we
to
could
hear
do that.
something.
We could do that.
Let's
yeah.
run through. I feel like Muska.
Oh no! You can't just throw people out there. I don't do impressions of anybody. Yeah, I have my people.
I like
got
that
my
you
people.
shot for the stars right there. We just were talking about that earlier. You're just, yeah, at the top, Chad Muska.
I mean, if I was going to do anything Muska, I'd be like, "What's up, dog? What's up? Hey, yeah, dog. What's up, dog? Hey, yeah. Hand roast. Oh shit." You know, yeah, I don't. It's not that much of an impression, but that'd be a Muska. Dubs is like, oh man, that's just butter, man. So Chris, I know you do impressions, but like, who's the biggest? Who's the best impressioner that you got? You know, that's the Dubs. You know,
Dubs is elite.
Yeah,
it's elite.
That was
Yeah.
elite.
You guys spend a lot of time together.
Yeah,
Man, we
that
spent
helps.
a lot of time together. So I love the Dubs. The Dubs is my boy, dude. That's my.
Is that your go-to?
It's my go-to because he's always there.
Yeah.
So I always like throw in a little
Do you
like.
talk back to him as him constantly?
Sometimes, yeah.
Because
I don't
would
do it
that
all
all-
out of
trippy.
respect. Like
Okay.
I don't like throw it in.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like it has to be like a special
We
occasion.
live different lives, you and I.
It has to be a special occasion, you know. And then, are you familiar with Federico?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Federico?
Yeah, he's the filmer for the Lakai video.
Dude, like me and Rick and Mike, like Girl and Chocolate Family, like we were filming out in Italy, like Milan, like in the train station, Milani Centrale. Like, dude, it was crazy. Like Jesus came into the thing and I was filming him fisheye and he hit the fisheye. And then like all of a sudden, like, boom, the fisheye is on the ground. And he's saying to me, like, I didn't mean to break your fucking fisheye, man.
Holy shit! Hey, we got a Patreon question. We got following this up.
Okay, but can I continue?
Yes, you can.
Because
100%.
Also, just one more, but the Carlos Hibetto. The Carlos Hibetto is it's close to the Federico. They might be on par with each other, but the Carlos Hibetto, it's Carlos Hibetto. Like, I am from Brazil. Like, dude, I'm going to like skate all over you. I'm going to do a switch front side 360 over the picnic table on flat ground. Like, trust me. Like, I'm going to film the best primitive part. I'm going to get last part in the video. Like, trust me. I'm going to like kill it. I don't care who's going to be in the video. Like, I'm that last part, my man.
I'm going to skate all over you.
Yeah, all over you.
We have a request from a Patreon member, Snacks McNally. They want to know who your favorite old head guest has been, but they want you to do it in using your Chico Brenes impersonation.
Oh, dude, Chico Brenes.
Big shout out to Chico, by the way. Chico's the shit.
Bedtime. You know the story behind that? Bedtime? Do you want to know?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
a podcast. We want every
form.
we want every information.
No, but I
out
feel
of
like people. I'm sorry to people out there who are watching this that have heard some of these stories before, but they're legendary. They're legendary.
They want to hear it
dude.
again.
Like, I'm on tour. We're in Barcelona. Chico Brenes is, we're roommates. Me and Chico, dude, the best dude ever. Makes coffee in the morning. He's a great dude. Comes into the room. It must have been 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I'm on the bed, and he gets into he just walks into the room, shuts the lights off, and goes, bedtime. And he gets into bed. And I'm sitting there like in my clothes, like in a dark room now. I'm like,
Hold on.
okay,
Hold on.
I guess it's bedtime. I'll excuse myself and leave.
Yeah.
So that's where the Chico Brenes bedtime thing came.
Didn't realize we weren't allowed to have some lights on.
Yeah, you just flick the lights off. Bedtime.
I like that though. You know what? Take charge of the room.
Yeah, and it's Chico Brenes, man. It's legend.
So the question that our Patreon member, Snacks McNally, had was, who has been your favorite old head guest? Steve Olson, ? Lance ?
Oh, so he's giving me two
he
options?
wants you to answer it
Yeah, I think those are some examples.
Those are examples, but he wants you to say who your favorite old head is that you've interviewed, but in Chico Brenes' voice.
Wait, what were the people that he picked? Like
Steve Olson and Lance.
Yeah,
those are two
examples.
Yeah,
They
two
were
examples. You don't have to choose one of those.
I mean,
I just was looking for an answer.
I don't know. How could I do? I don't know if I could do Chico's voice, bro. Oh, okay. I think Steve Olson, because he's like OG. Steve Olson's OG, and his kid Alex is cool too. He skates pretty good. I don't know, dude. I'm having to. I don't know if I've ever like spoken like Chico.
It's a little
like
like
I was
breathy, but like close. Close. There's a tonality there.
I mean, obviously, impressions you have to ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah,
It's
exaggerated.
It's an exaggeration. Of
Steve
the
Olson is
person.
the shit, by the way. I call him Uncle Olson.
I love.
Yeah.
We just did a podcast with him and Christian. So like, he's the best, dude.
Yeah,
if
such
he's
a character.
If he's ever in Utah, I'll tell him to come here.
That'd be
like
great.
you guys would have a fucking blast.
He's full blown.
I used to
He's the
see him
best.
every morning at Starbucks. I lived on Melrose.
Yeah.
And he'd just come over and be like, "What's up?" Pop my cigarettes out, take whatever he
Yeah.
wanted, smoke one, say hi to me for a second. I go, yeah. Just like leave me alone and bail.
Do you think Lizard's been talking a lot? Do you think you could do a good Lizard after the show? Like you're getting a lot of like cues with him.
I don't know if I want to like. Should I like him? I don't know, dude.
mean,
you get
you don't-
offended or?
I think he was telling me to
no, he
shut up.
likes this.
I think that was more like you need to be quiet, buddy. Like,
I feel like you're the thing with impersonations. I'm not saying I'm the best impersonator, but being around people a lot, like they have a certain like affliction in their voice. I don't know if that's the right
cadence.
word. Like cadence. They have some have raspiness, some have like deep like this, and some just talk like really like smooth like
Dude,
Dubs.
your Dubs.
yeah, the Dubs.
The Dubs is your.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that one's.
Well,
the
because
most
Dubs
unique.
also does this thing where he goes before he talks. So he'd be
yeah.
like, man, I like this water bottle, man. This is the bomb. I need to get one of those.
A little lip smacking.
I like that, Oh, well, Dunkin' Donuts. I like Dunkin' Donuts, man. That's good. I like the. Hey, that's good.
Yeah, that ain't bad. That's smooth. I could listen to that all day.
Yeah,
His
it's
voice
really
is
good.
like, should do voiceovers or something.
I wish I could, dude.
Mine's kind of like a chalkboard, like the nail thing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Just kidding.
Sorry, I have headphones with these attached to my voice right now.
You know what I actually just realized? I can actually mute Lizard if we need
Oh,
to.
yeah.
Can I mute him?
I mute Kelly all the time.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
He can't hear me. Oh, that's good stuff. All right, let's
Anyway, Chris.
let's keep it moving. Obviously, Lizard's muted here.
Yeah.
Going back to some skate stuff,
timeout.
thinking about, you talked about A Time to Shine being such a big video, like it was the golden goose at the time. When you got asked to film for it, were you kind of like, holy shit, I got to fucking saddle up? Like, were you nervous? Did you put a lot of pressure on yourself?
I think the Transworld videos back then were they were esteemed videos. It was like, if you have a Transworld part, you are going to turn pro. You are going to get a pro shoe. You are going to. I think at that point in time, it was this thing where you're actually working on a project outside of your company. Like you work on your skateboard company video, you work on your shoe company video, and here's this project that you're doing outside of that, and you're kind of doing this on your own on this big like platform. So yeah, I knew John Holland. John Holland was like the homie, and he asked if I wanted to film that part. And I was excited. I thought it was great opportunity. I don't know. I feel like the video was a disaster for me because I got I messed up my Achilles tendon.
Shit.
So I had Achilles tendonitis, and it took me about a year to heal from that. In that year, and Transworld videos only give you like 9 months to film or 10 months to film. It's very short, very quick turnover.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Unless you have like extra footage, but like, yeah, they're burning and turning those things like every year. So they would split. It was like John Holland, Jason Hernandez. They would like split the people. This is after Ty left, so they would split. And I was in the video with Dylan Reeder, Paul Rodriguez. Like I went on tour in Barcelona with Dylan Reeder and like these dudes, and like we were like roommates. And I remember like hanging out with Dylan Reeder for the first time, and like I was making him laugh, and I was like, dude, I'm making Dylan Reeder laugh right now. Like this is incredible. Like. Because he kind of had that like stoic vibe to him.
Yeah.
You know, where he was just like, I'm not going to say like he wasn't like cool guy, but he had that like very cool, calm, collective demeanor.
He was cool.
Yeah, that's what, I'm not saying.
Like you walk in and you're like, oh, that guy's full of shit.
Yeah, I'm not saying that in, I'm saying he's cool, but I'm not saying that in like a bad way. No, he was like a cool.
He's not too cool.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying too. Like wow.
Bro.
Yeah.
And so like here's Dylan, and I'm making him laugh. I'm like, this is this. We became friends, close friends. Not close, but like friends. Great dude. But yeah, and then first day in Barcelona, fakie, kickflip, shove it, fakie manual across the parallel. Did it first try. Not first try, did it quick. Then I was trying fakie, kickflip, shove it, fakie manual, fakie, kickflip, shove it out. And first couple tries, just tweaked my ankle on the.
That's where the tendonitis came from?
No, but that's where one. So for that trip, I'm just telling you like my bad experiences with the video. And like, so that trip I skated the first day, couldn't skate the rest of the trip, and then tried to skate the last day to get a clip. And I think I got a clip at that long metal edge. I think I got maybe in my last trick.
Fakie Nose Grand 3 show.
I think that might have been the trick that I got on that trip.
Damn, dude, that's a
so like like 2 tricks, but you know what I mean? Like I couldn't skate the whole trip. And then the tendonitis, and then that took a year. I spent like thousands of dollars out of my own pocket to like try to, and I'm not like like a rich skater by any means. So yeah, I had to like, for physical therapy and stuff like that. So that's why that part is like filled with shove-its and kind of like really like kind of basic type skating,
I always wondered about the trick selection.
Yeah. It was because I couldn't flick my board. Like I couldn't.
You didn't come off bad, if that's what you're saying.
It just seemed like a really unique trick selection.
Yeah.
I literally always called it like my mellow part.
Yeah.
Because it had like a mellow song. It was kind of mellow tricks. And that's just how I kind of described it.
It was a good video.
I thank you, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then what happened was I went through so much stuff dealing with my Achilles and ankle sprains and just injury after injury with that video that John Holland said, hey, do you want to like postpone your part for the next video? And I was like, no, I can't do another year of this. Like just put out whatever you guys want to put out. I'll just take it on the chin and it'll just be what it is, So I just couldn't do another year of like battling a Transworld video. You know, it was just like I was off the table
because it's
for me.
different, right? It's like a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I mean, those videos back in the day, like, I mean, all of us, Transworld videos were just,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
like top tier. Like,
for sure.
they picked the gods to be in there.
I don't know about that, but yes, he's looking at me. Everybody listening, but
They did though. Like, dude, anytime a Transworld video came out, I was just like, oh my god, this is.
he had a
insane.
top tier selection. Like
Yeah.
it's not going to be a bad video.
And the filming and the editing
Yeah.
was always, they had the
John
most elite
Holland,
people,
dude,
and
just-
Greg Hunt in the
Yeah.
early days, like just timeless. 16 mil was always in there, so it had that like timeless film look to it.
It's almost more like a storytelling kind of thing where you got like a lot more of the people
It was
than
just
just skating.
Beautifully shot.
Yeah.
You know, pushing the boundaries too. I love that.
100%. 100%. You know, thinking about that was bearded crowd. The stress
that was-
the stress of the part
that was-
made you grow a beard.
Yeah, dude, that was
sense.
bearded crab. You know, I think I did get a lot of influence from MJ. You know, we were close friends, and I did like respect the hell out of that dude, and I like loved that dude, and I think a lot of his like tendencies like rubbed off on me. You know, like he had this crazy beard, and he had a good beard.
Yeah.
I tried to grow a beard. I had a horrible beard, but like I tried. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I think like some people just kind of, I don't know, man. Some people come into this world and just like affect you.
Yeah.
You
It's like
know?
the MJ fedora, and everyone
I
tried
never-
to pull that off for a second. It's
That's
like,
one thing I
let's all-
never
let's all
tried.
just-
Actually, I never tried
But
the
I'm just
fedora.
saying, like
Dodge the
kids
bullet.
all over
Yeah.
the place. You just like start looking around. You're like, there's a lot of fedoras going on right now.
Oh,
It's like,
dude, how about Baker?
Yeah.
How
Oh.
about overnight? Everybody was wearing leather jackets and tight
Oh,
pants.
yeah. 100%.
welcome to my life.
You know, it's an interesting thing to think about. A topic is just like being a pro skater takes more than like just skill. There's an it factor. You know, obviously, like the guy over here. This guy's he's got skill, but he's like a character.
Yeah.
Yourself as well. Like, what do you think the ingredients are that really help somebody become a pro?
Man, I think back in the 2000s, and I don't know. I'm still looking for the proper way to say that, dude. I hate saying back in my day, this and that. You know, it really.
I don't ever
dates
tell
us.
people
It's
I'm
a
old. I just
different
always
era.
say that I'm vintage.
Vintage.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think it was different. Like personality, I don't know, man. It's hard to say. I never looked at myself as having any like shtick or gimmick or anything. I think I was pretty balanced as far as like what I wore. I wasn't extravagant. I kind of like fit right into kind of the girl in chocolate thing, clean kind of as well, aesthetic, like didn't really peacock too much. But I don't know. I guess I just got along with people.
I mean,
you know,
you're
and I think that's the
here-
biggest part.
You do have a personality though.
Yeah,
I
but
feel
that's
like
the thing.
back then, it was like a big key is like if you could bring someone on a trip and they added to the trip and made the trip fun or
Yeah.
brought personality to the team that is like a personality that's missing.
Sure.
You're like a missing link, right?
And I will say too, sorry to cut you off. I know
No,
how
I'm
to
not
speak,
saying
but
anything.
that was one of the funniest things that I look back on because a lot of the times too, coming up through the years, a lot of people would be like, dude, you're funny, dude. You need your own show or something. Like I got that a lot. And I'm like, my own show? What the fuck are you guys talking about, dude? Like, how would I ever do what like late night TV or like whatever? And then here you go. Years later, I got my own show.
Yeah.
There's those pings we're talking
Yeah.
about. You were getting pings back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also don't think I'm funny though. I just am me and people laugh. And I'm like, what are you laughing at? I'm just talking. I'm just telling a story, dude.
That's because you're funny.
I know, but like I don't.
When you say things and people laugh,
Yeah.
that means you're funny.
yeah. I was hanging out with somebody the other day. I'm like literally telling a story and they start laughing. And I'm like,
My name's
what?
Chris. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you laughing at? They're like, it's not it's just how you,
so funny.
it's just how you said it. I'm like, okay.
Also, the other factors we didn't say: good switch tray, good weed,
Okay.
good jump shot.
There you go.
You know, those help.
Bring it back around. We used to play a lot of basketball though with the Girl in Chocolate Squad. We used to go like every schoolyard basketball games would be going on.
Was that
and
your
stuff
guys'
like that.
warm up?
Kinda. Yeah. We would always play basketball, dude.
Who could hoop in the squad back then?
Everybody. Me, they would actually make fun of us because me and Guy would always guard each other and we'd always like not guard each other. So like Guy would shine and then he wouldn't guard me and I would shine, you know?
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So they always gave us shit. But like Costin's super good.
You guys
Costin's,
were throwing games back in the
yeah,
day,
pretty much.
dude.
Costin's good at everything he does. Yeah, everybody was good, man. We just had fun. Rick's really good at basketball. Yeah, we had a good time.
We were kind of like getting games of hack going. That was like our
Hacky was
thing.
hack
Like
was
soccer
good.
ball or hacky sack. Get your hips moving.
He's getting ready for another caller.
Yeah, we're getting ready for another call. This is kind of about going on the road and whatnot. And it's a question from Kenny Anderson. Here we go.
Hey, Chris, this is Kenny.
Where is he, on the moon?
Your old friend.
High quality.
Asian guy. What I really want to know is, how did you actually learn the theme song to Cheers on piano?
Wow.
It's been killing me for like 20 years.
Damn.
He's a man of magic mystery.
I love Kenny. Cheers was a show in Sam Malone, Woody Harrelson, Coach. And in the beginning, there's a piano theme song. Are you familiar?
It's in Boston. That's where.
Yeah.
That's where it's filmed.
There you go.
Cheers bars in
There
Boston.
you go. I went to the bar. It looked nothing like it. It was just outside. Tripped out on that. And I could play the beginning. Dun, 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 making your way in the world today. You might get copyrighted for this. Makes everything you got.
It sounds like it's an exact replica.
I don't remember how. Growing up, my mom had a piano in the house, and I never was interested in the piano, but if my memory serves me correctly, it was just one of those songs. I was a big fan of the Cheers show. I thought it was really funny. The thing about Cheers that people don't realize is they would talk shit to each other. The whole show was based on them like just bantering back and forth, and I fucking loved it, And then so that song, I don't know. I think I just like Googled or tried to like figure out how to play it or something, and my mom maybe got sheet music. I don't remember how, but I used my mom's piano and it's a simple thing. And so I just was like, that's the only thing I can know.
Is that your party trick?
Yeah, you're in the hotel lobby.
Yeah.
Pull up. That's what Kenny said. He's like, just started playing it in the lobby.
I would get dun, 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 and then I use one key like ding, 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 making your way in the world today.
Yeah.
And then I leave and then try to get a tip or
mic
something.
drop and then just
See, that's the showmanship we're talking about.
that's
Being a critical member of a team. Showmanship.
character.
That's funny, dude.
Without character, you're not getting on the team, and you got a lot of character, my friend.
I'm sorry, Kenny, that's been killing you all these years. You could have just called me and asked me.
Yep.
Yeah, like this could have been handled a long
quiet.
This could have been handled a long time ago.
You were born in the 70s, correct?
77.
So you said you Googled it. I'm guessing this is
No,
the 80s.
I don't think
you
I
definitely didn't Google it in the
Did
80s.
I say Google?
Well, you said sheet music after. I think you caught it.
Yeah.
I think you said YouTube too.
I mean, how trained are we? How trained are we? Yeah.
Are we monetizing this?
Yeah, I think she's sheet music, something like that.
Just mail order, typing in.
Yeah.
How do I get this Cheers
for
song?
sure. But she was or she was a piano player too, so she
Just
made
connecting to the internet.
figured it out. Yeah.
Just getting a fax real quick. There we go.
Shit, bro. I don't know if I.
It's Kenny.
Yeah, we know.
I just want to know what you mean when we talk about going big.
Dude, this fucking guy, bro.
It's all about girth.
Going big.
Yeah. 9 Club has a lot of girth.
How much time are we? Shouldn't we be wrapping it? No.
Hour 40.
That's not bad.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yeah. Okay. Do you ever sit here? We're in a studio with lights and cameras and different do you ever sit here and think you smell like a fire and you're and you start looking around and see if anything's on burning or anything?
I do actually because all of Salt Lake is on fire right now. And
Okay.
It's just full
I've
of
never
smoke.
thought that.
Never
once.
thought that?
No,
Okay.
I never thought that once.
Okay.
No.
Sometimes I think that in our studio. I start to smell something. I'm like, dude,
I guess
something-
Lizard smells like shit because he skated all morning. That's
Right.
the only
Thank
thing
you.
I smell.
And he's not wearing any pants.
Yeah.
To this day, Kenny Anderson always gives me shit about this. We were doing I think it was a Red Bull Seek and Destroy. Me and Joey Brzezinski were on a team. Kenny Anderson, Ragdoll were on a team. And they had gotten us, it was from Santa Monica, Long Beach, whatever. And they had gotten us hotel rooms in Santa Monica. So we're taking advantage. We live in Santa Monica, but we're taking advantage of that. So I think we were done skating. I had gone to the grocery store, the 7-Elevens, where you get a pack of vitamins. They're not the B pills that you take.
No.
Sketchy vitamins.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not those, But they're
Rhino pill?
They're not those.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're just a pack of
I
vitamins.
know what you're talking about.
It's like a 12-pack too,
Bro.
in a little clear bag.
Huge
Yeah.
horse pills
Yeah.
too. So I was I took a bunch of those, and because I felt like depleted, I needed needed my B12 or whatever. And then we go to eat. And the way that Kenny explains it, which is totally not true, dude. You get Kenny in the chair, he's going to tell you a completely different story, dude. But he says that I got up and announced to the room that I'm going to go big and order a lot of food. I'm going to order a big drink. He's like, I'm like, ding, 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 you know?
He said multiple entrees.
Dude.
Yeah, multiple entrees, orange juice. He also said you had a Yoo-hoo at the gas station that was
the OG chocolate milk?
Yeah, he had a Yoo-hoo, some chocolate milk.
Basically, I just said to the guys, like, hey, I'm hungry. I'm going to go big, just in conversation. And then so I ordered my food, and then I had drinking orange juice. I think I did have a Yoo-hoo or something like before that.
Nothing
too.
like an orange juice and a Yoo-hoo to really just complement your insides.
I didn't really. Basically, I did. The Yoo-hoo and the orange juice finally met.
Yeah.
At a certain point.
Met the bag of pills that you bought at 7-Eleven.
All three conjugated at the same time and had a fun little party. And I fucking got so sick at the table. All of my food came, everything came, and I literally threw up and like just exited the restaurant.
You drank orange juice, a Yoo-hoo, and took like a 12-pack of like psychotic vitamins on an empty stomach.
Hasn't this episode been about like reflection and learning from your experiences?
Yeah,
And like
wisdom comes from mistakes. Wisdom comes from mistakes.
And I learned then not to buy these bullshit pills that you get at the 7-Eleven.
It's more of the I'm not gonna say that like, it's you're supposed to eat food and then take those pills, not take a bunch of pills, pound some orange juice, and be like, hey, you know what? That Yoo-hoo looks good too.
You haven't fully, but by the way, dude, the Yoo-hoo was out when we were skating, and then it was the orange juice.
Maybe
then it was
the Yoo-hoo was out of date.
When's the last time you had a Yoo-hoo? God damn, those things, aren't they good though? I need to fire one of those up,
bro.
You still drink Yoo-hoo?
No, dude. It was one of those things where sometimes you're in a store and you're like, "This looks good."
Did it ruin the Yoo-hoo though? Is this experience?
It ruined my whole night, Blizzard. It ruined my whole night.
Yeah.
I was done.
Yeah.
Wait, and were you doing this in front of Ragdoll?
By the way, dude, I love Ragdoll's a great used to
that's
not.
my idol, dog, and he's my homie. But he was the king of just so gnarly everything. Like,
can I tell another story?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you get Lizard, I will just mute Lizard and you go ahead. He's muted.
Go ahead.
Okay.
This goes back to reflection and whatever reading. Just how you treat people. I never was a Lizard King fan. I never was a Ragdoll fan. I never was a Ragdoll fan, and I think we grew up in the era of like talking shit amongst the homies. We didn't have blasted out there, but your circle of friends, you talk shit. And I never really liked his style. I never liked the firecrackers. I thought he dressed crazy. It was just opposite ends of the spectrum on the skateboard, And then I met him, and I'm like, dude. This dude is the raddest guy. We're at the Vegas craps table, and he's shaving with an electric razor, boop, 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 throwing the dice and like just having the best time. And like, I'm like, I just want to like apologize for ever talking shit about you. Like, you're the dopest dude. And those were one of the moments in my life where I was like, okay, I'm never going to judge a book by its cover anymore. Like 99% of the people that come into your life or the person that you're talking shit about is probably the raddest guy or girl that you ever met. So life lesson for me right there. Yeah. And it wasn't like, it wasn't like crazy shit talking. It was just like, I didn't care for the guy.
Yep.
But dopest dude. Love him.
Yeah. Well, he definitely came off like
he turns him back up.
He did mute me. He definitely just came off completely crazy, right?
Yeah.
And then like you meet him and it's just heart of gold.
Yeah, and I think it's
like
in every
super nice dude.
It's probably in every industry. Like I'm sure snowboarding has those characters
all the time. Yeah, all the time.
But I think as you grow older and you can fall into these like things, and you're like, oh wait a minute, I'm going about this all wrong. Like there's no reason to talk shit about somebody. Yeah, I may not like their skateboarding, but like I'm sure they're awesome.
Yeah,
100%. I just enjoy like people as I get older, like people enjoying life.
Yeah, for sure.
Like if something brings you joy, by all means, go and do that.
Totally, dude.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's another thing too, is like bringing light and not caring as much and just being stoked for other people, that's another way of just like amping other people up.
I am so all about wanting people to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's
I love it.
that's a powerful that's a
Yeah.
powerful sentence. Like wanting people to win, because there is a crabs in a bucket thing that happens in our industries where it's
Yeah.
like, let me just grab you and pull you down because you're, that's a really cool sentence. to
That
hear you
person
say.
has something that I don't have.
Well-
I hate them.
Also, it comes
Yeah.
by, I feel like people being threatened too.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, if a person comes along, like, I'm threatened by you, you might overshine me or take
Yeah.
my job or whatever it may be. We're in such a small industry too,
Yeah.
but it transcends skateboarding also. And it just applies to life as well. It's like so many people out there. Yeah. I just want you to win, man. Let me watch you succeed,
I think a lot of the time too in like skating and snowboarding and like any action sports kind of community, you like don't realize that really the battle is against yourself.
Yeah.
You're constantly looking at other people and comparing yourself, but there's no comparison. It's really you're just battling with it.
totally.
No matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
Like all your insecurities, that's your own fault.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well said. Going back to 9 Club stuff, just thinking
Yeah.
about the job, like for you specifically, what's the most fulfilling part of doing it?
Dude, honestly, man, the most fulfilling part, and running into people in real life.
IRL.
Yeah, IRL.
Yeah.
IRL out
I like
there.
that.
When I get to put a face to the view number or the comment that person's leaving, or actually like their screen name in the live chat, like I've met a lot of people that are in our chats and stuff like that. But just when people come up to me and are like, dude, the 9 Club, like, dude, you've helped me through hard times and this and that, or like I watched this episode and now I'm sober because of this person, or like I've gotten emails where like somebody's going through brain surgery and like the 9 Clubs has helped them like get over that and like help them through that, I should say. And I think that I don't like the word fan, the community interaction is the most fulfilling part about what we do and the joy that we bring. And I never thought in a million years that sitting down talking about skateboarding would inspire people.
Yeah.
It's like, I didn't know if that was, I didn't think that was possible, but that to me makes everything worth it when that person comes up and is like, dude, you don't know like how much.
Well, you created a stage for them to like watch you talk to someone they've wondered about their whole entire life.
Yeah,
right. And
for
then
sure.
they finally hear them talk and they're just like, what, dude? This is insane.
Well, a lot of people are like, I feel like I'm just sitting at the table with you guys, like
Yeah.
just listening to you guys talk, So yeah, I think that's like the most fulfilling thing. It's just like, and I'm just kind of taken back by I get to sit down with people like legends and just hear the stories firsthand. I was never a skate nerd, dude. I honestly can relate with kids because I didn't care about what came before me. I was just worried about what was going on during my time. I was worried what Guy Mariano was doing, what Girl in Chocolate, what Blind, and this. I didn't care about Powell Peralta and the Bones Video dudes. I
No.
didn't care about H Street. I just didn't. I was worried about what's going on around me, So years later, being able to hear these stories and learn, and now I feel like I'm pretty good. Starting the show, I didn't know nothing. Like I didn't know anything, and then now I feel like I've learned a lot, and now I feel like I'm pretty versed in the skateboarding eras. There's still a lot I don't know, but I feel like I've learned a lot.
And you educated your whole damn audience. The people
Yeah.
who listen, they all, and it's like, what a cool thing. People that are passionate about skateboarding, they can go sink their teeth into this thing they love and really like understand who the characters are and really, latch onto it and go from a person that occasionally skateboards to like, no, I'm a fucking skateboarder.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
especially like
Yeah.
the older generation of skaters, like they were just like a person in a magazine.
They're a little more lure.
Like like a certain era. It's just like there's never been anything of them talking or being in like, oh, this is me in a video. It's just
sure.
like, this is our skating.
Yep.
This is the Bones video. This is whatever.
Here's an interview
Yeah.
I did in Thrasher. You can read it.
Yeah, you can read
But
it.
you can't see the expression on my face when I'm telling the story.
And a voice is so crazy when you like hear a voice for the first time.
Oh,
You're just
dude.
like, whoa.
What about you? Do you have the same, like, do you, like, what drives you?
Yeah, I think what you're saying. I mean,
Because how long have you been doing this now?
6 years,
Yeah,
Silk, I think.
something
And
like that,
like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like I know you are the premier snowboard podcast. I'm sure there are others.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you like to see others come around like we do. I think that there's enough room.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, with the show and with what we do, it's like one thing I think is really cool is like sometimes like the conversations, and it's like somebody will walk in a stranger and then we'll walk out friends.
Right.
From a show.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
somebody that I don't really know very well. And then I've become lifelong friends. And
That's tight.
you know, those are I mean, the human connection, whether it's with, you know, when we do our events and we get to meet the people that love what we do, or whether it's like I make a new friend by talking to somebody on the show, and it's all of it's really special. You know, it's really fun.
That's a fun aspect of it too, is meeting people.
Yeah.
And like, I know all the skaters, but I maybe don't know them. Or what's interesting too is like sometimes I have gone on tour with some of these people, shared hotel rooms with some of these people, but never heard their story. Like we've never gone in depth talking about their come up or their thoughts or this or that. Like it's all kind of like, I'm not going to say superficial, but it's very like, you know, it's not, I mean, you don't really get there sometimes.
No, when you're
so
on
that's
like
cool too.
100%.
skate trip, you're just like spots.
Yeah.
You're just like, you're basically community. It's not like, hey, where are you from?
Yeah.
Oh, you have older siblings? No way.
Yeah.
It's more like, but where's that handrail? Like, that's the one. That's that manual pad.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's more like, where's that pad?
Yeah. Where's that? Do you guys have anything made of marble, knee high? Well, let's bring it down to ankle now. We're getting a little older.
All right, we're gonna jump into hot takes. Do we have a jingle for this, Silk?
We do have a jingle.
How do you remember where all the buttons are, bro?
I don't.
He's a trained professional.
Hot takes. Hot takes.
All right, you ready for hot takes?
Yeah. What? Tell me what to do.
You just answered the questions that I
Is
asked.
there like, do I have to like, is it rapid fire?
It's like semi. You
Yeah.
can elaborate, but don't
Okay.
do like a 10-minute answer on
don't go
something.
crazy.
You know, just kind of
why are
keep
you
it.
why are you limiting me?
If you want to do, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
But if you want to keep it hot, you don't want lukewarm takes.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see
know
if
what I
they're
mean?
they're yeah. Okay.
All right,
Hot
here we
takes.
go.
Okay.
Who is your skateboarding goat, male and female?
Oh, Eric Haas and Alyssa Steamer.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Easy.
Who's the most underrated skater in your opinion?
Ooh, wow, underrated?
Yes.
That's a crazy one, dude.
I sent you these questions.
I know, but I didn't. I
I
don't
was
know.
gonna say it's a hot take.
But did it say underrated?
I did. I sent you this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you didn't, dude.
get
I mean, you sent it, but it didn't say underrated.
The Bomb Hole runs a professional business. We
Yeah.
know
Pull
you
it
got
up,
an
Dave,
email.
pull it up.
Pull it up right now.
Let me pull it up.
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this.
I almost paused it.
Let's see the receipts.
It's a copy paste situation.
Is it really?
Yeah, it should.
Oh yeah, most underrated skater. Okay, my bad. By the way, I will say this: like, I did look at those notes, but I don't like to prepare for stuff. I do like to jump in and freestyle.
Well, we did the whole rest of the show. This is just nice so you're not scratching your head when I ask you who the most underrated skater is.
Lizard King, underrated.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We're on a comeback.
Ledge or flat bar? Or mani pad?
Do we even have to go there? Ledge.
Do you want me to answer that?
What
for
about
you?
if I throw in mani pad?
It depends on how high it is. There's a lot of factors.
6 inches. Low.
Yeah, I like them. I like a good manual pad. Yeah, manual pad, mani pad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Solid.
Okay.
Who's got your favorite style ever?
Eric Costin.
What's the heaviest trick you've ever witnessed in person?
Bro, I'm going to go back to kind of what we were talking about earlier. I don't know if I have a specific one in mind, but like just watching the Girl in Chocolate dudes in their peak, just going on tour with those guys and watching the amount of insane tricks that they were doing and new tricks and just psycho. So go back to any Girl in Chocolate video
Limit
and watch
pushing.
and just be dude,
Yeah.
it's like Gino, like psycho, dude. It's crazy. Sorry, no.
Favorite up and coming skater?
He's kind of already arrived, but Nikolai Piombo is by far favorite dude. I love that guy.
Sick.
Yeah.
Who's got your favorite kickflip?
There's this guy named.
I just muted him. Don't worry. I muted him.
I'm going to say.
For the people listening, Blizzard has been giving Chris a side eye if you can't see what's happening on the screen.
Do you know Reverend Barron?
Do I know Reverend Barron?
You don't know Reverend Barron?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, Lizard King's got my favorite.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. We could go and compare on the internet. Does he have like a hill clicker kickflip?
Who's got your favorite tray flip?
Oh, dude, Jason Lee.
What's your favorite skate video ever made?
Plan B virtual reality.
Ooh.
Best place to ride a skateboard?
Barcelona.
Favorite skateboard graphic ever?
My graphic, it is called Chris Robbers. It is a board that is a photo of me, but has a ski mask drawn on and me holding a bag of money drawn on and a gun. And it's my favorite board graphic of all time.
Kind of what you look like before you go to bed every night.
Yeah, it is a
Just
little bit,
put the mask on in the bag with the gun. Yeah.
Who's the most talented skater you've ever seen in person?
Wow. Talented person. Andy Anderson.
What is your least favorite
Crazy.
trick?
That's a good answer.
Crazy. Double flips. But I will just say that anybody can make any trick look good. So there are people out there like Antoine Dixon did a double flip in his part. I'm like, wow, that fucking looked really fucking good, even though I don't like that trick.
Well said.
Yeah.
That new Dylan Jaby does fakie double flip, fakie manny.
Dude,
I kind of rock it with it.
Fakey double flip to fakey manual?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. I like that.
The Antoine fakey double flip down Wilshire 10 is.
Dude, he does a double flip over this bump to sidewalk.
Yeah. He's so good.
There's a lot of people that have been making it look good.
Yeah.
But I'm not a fan of double flips.
If you were to buy a skateboard that isn't your board sponsor, what would you buy?
If I could rewind the clock a little bit on that, and maybe not present time, but back in the day, my favorite company was Blueprint.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Blueprint was really rad.
dope.
Cool team.
Paul Shire.
Yeah.
Dude.
Nick
oh
Jensen.
my God. Nick Jensen, dude. Oh my God.
Their videos were really
best.
cool too.
So good.
Just so rad.
I always said if I didn't skate for chocolate, I'd want to skate for Blueprint. Yeah. Danny Brady.
Iconic.
Come on, bro.
All right, dream sponsor, anything in the world doesn't have to be skate related.
I thought about this, man. This is one of the questions I did think about, and I think I'm gonna milk this one. I'm gonna try to get as much money out of this sponsor as I possibly can. And I don't know anybody that has this, but I would assume if I had a credit card sponsor, you would think that you'd have like a credit card with maybe like the
one that doesn't have a limit.
like a monthly cap, even, you know, like, hey, you could buy this much. Maybe I feel like that would be a good sponsor.
Like American Express or something.
How is that?
Or you just ride
Yeah.
for like Chase Bank.
Chase Bank, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, actually. What would be better, though? Maybe getting an actual pay, but you spend a lot of money, too. You spend money on stuff. So getting an actual paycheck or getting a credit
But if
card.
you ride for the bank, don't you just get the bank? You know? Isn't it endless?
Can I change my answer from my favorite kickflip?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
I feel you on the money thing, though. That'd be great.
I would say, I mean,
Yeah.
credit card company or Amazon. I mean, shit. Then fucking why not?
All right, last question. Worst trend. What do you got?
Worst trend?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna say, and I'm not gonna pinpoint one thing, but I think in skateboarding, I'm really not a fan of a lot of the filming that's going on right now. I think
Resonates.
I
really resonates.
Listen, French Fred, rolling long lens, beautiful skateboarding, made skateboarding look incredible. Rodrigo TX, kickflip, no sliding, rails going down with this long lens. Ty Evans, you could say whatever you want, but like, dolly shots, crane shots. I may not have been a fan of every shot, but like pushing the progression of how skateboarding looks and feels and the music and everything. And we have turned into an age of just shitting out skateboard content just for the hell of it. And I think that has really, in my opinion, just kind of just made skateboarding not that interesting. You know, it's like, I really want to see skateboarding look good. I don't want to like feel like a 12-year-old filmed it, you know, and just been like dad just handed him a camera and be like, film my clip, child, you know?
Dude,
so,
like S. Minicmani,
yes,
Rodrigo footage.
bro.
In this day and age,
Beautiful.
So
is there
cool.
any videos that people are doing it well in this day and age that you think?
I mean, Baker, Death Wish, they always like, they've stayed consistent through VX, through HD. Like they made the switch. They made the switch through team members. Like Baker and Death Wish, I always use an example because like they have been able to, like, I don't even know how, but they've been able to keep the aesthetic of that company going with new team riders and like
Beagle.
the videos, Beagle, Reynolds, like at the helm. And I just like really, yeah, like their videos are great. They induce a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the more time you work on a video and the project that you come out with and you're proud to put something out invokes a feeling.
True.
And I don't know if I get that feeling from 90% of the videos that come out these days.
Well said.
I feel like they're just, I think a huge thing with that though is it's just like they have to spew, right?
Do they?
Like, I mean, I don't think so, but it's not like, hey, we have 3 years to film for this video.
Right.
It's like, oh, we're just going to make a video. It's going to come out in 6 months. You're like, oh shit, okay, cool.
This has been talked about, so we're probably beating a dead horse. But when there was just the day of the DVD and the VHS, and there was 10 that came out a year, there was so much. Dude, there's
10 is a lot.
Thousands. Like
Yeah.
there is just, I think there's like video part fatigue.
Yeah.
To where like if unless somebody's putting out something monumental,
Right.
then it's like kind of gets lost in the sauce.
Dude, it comes up on the internet. You watch this part. Within 3 days, no one even. It's like it doesn't matter.
But
You
we
just
are
need the next 4.
But we
video
are
parts.
speaking of being our age, though.
Yeah.
Like this could resonate with like kids differently.
Yeah.
Like they could.
They don't know any different.
Yeah, they could. Like, you know, I don't know. It's just, I just know what I don't. I don't know. I don't know if it's pushing skateboarding forward.
Yeah.
Is the amount of skateboarding that comes out. Like nothing special. Well, I won't say nothing, but there are the special projects that come out that everybody loves. And like, I mean, this latest Antoine Dixon part is like special. Why? Because like Antoine Dixon's been
through hell.
He's been away from the game. He's
Yeah.
been like, you know, and then here comes this guy that just still has it and puts together this like great part. And it's like, you
Dude,
can just
and
see his
smiling and
Right.
just you see life inside
Yes.
of him.
So you understand why that video gets 500,000 views in a day, you know, or whatever the time period was. But like, I don't know. I think we need to like step back a little bit and listen, put out whatever footage you want. I think the kids are out there practicing filming. They're the up and coming filmers and stuff like that. That's great. But I think really we need to really put time and effort into the big releases and just be stoked and proud on
Like
of
use
stuff.
social media for the spew, but
Yeah.
like
Right.
save for the actual project.
There's a lot of
Make
times
it-
where I'll watch the video part and be like, I've seen all this on Instagram, dude. I'm not excited, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not excited. It was a phenomenal part, but like I've seen all this.
Yeah.
Kind of like a letdown a little bit, you know. It's just kind of where we're at. So I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Just maybe just take a little bit more time and effort. Maybe I don't know. I'm not out there in the
It is
streets
funny
doing
too.
it.
Like
so.
a video comes out and then the magazine, you're like, oh, there's the photo of that video. I
Dude,
already
okay,
watched. You're
okay.
like, wait, what?
This is the perfect example of, you know, Chris Joslin tray flipping the El Toro. Now, before we would see we would see his part, or we'd see his Instagram clip of him doing the trick. Then the cover would come out.
Yeah.
Then the article would come out. This time, the cover came out first.
That's what I mean, like original times.
That's like a throwback because you're like, whoa, dude, I need to see this. And like now you're like seeing the cover, you're seeing this like sequence in the you're like, and dude, the whole fucking industry, if not the immediate outside world, it was like, we have to see that. And it was like everybody was chomping at the bit to see this part.
The photo is insane.
Dude.
It's
and
insane,
the
dude.
story behind it also, he tried it 8 years ago.
Yeah.
We watched the footage on our show of him showing the trick and the whole thing, and then he puts that on Instagram, and then 8 years later, you're going back to El Toro, and like you should be like not there, my guy. Like you should be like you could actually do that. And then I think like it just goes to show that like, man, it was so much anticipation to see that trick. And then boom, the video part comes out. And again, it's so many people tuned into that video part to watch that. And then he's got a big flip down Wallenberg as like a filler. You're like, my guy, like no wonder you got Sodi.
Well, dude, he's not young.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Like
8 years.
20 stare 360 flip in your 30s, you're fucking dead,
Yeah.
dude. I don't even know how you go.
That's why
rolling up, you could get hurt.
Yeah. That's why the story behind it. But I loved that. I loved that they put the cover out first and then the video.
It got me too.
Got everyone on planet Earth.
I was like, this is how it should be. This is how it should be.
Heart tickle of like emotional buildup. You're like, dude, this dude is insane.
Regardless if he did it or if he tried it 8 years ago, just that like monumental trick, like just waiting to see that. It brought back memories for me because you would hear these things. You'd see it in the magazine. Dude, did you hear fucking Guy Brown did that? No, oh my God. And then the video would come out and it'd be insane. So.
Or someone takes you to a spot and they're like, oh, so-and-so did
Yes.
this. And you're just like, oh, what?
Right.
Okay, that's
right.
That's insane.
Actually, the Nikolai Piumbo back nose blunt across the
3 up, 3 down.
3 up, 3 down. Yeah. Like we heard of that like a little while ago, and the video came out. I don't know. Did he have a photo of it first or something? I can't remember.
Dude, it's so jacked though. That thing,
dude.
That spot's hard.
You got a switch 180 nose wheelie on that, right? Is that what it is?
Switch 180. Yeah.
That was a freaking heat maker.
Yeah. Scraped on the nose wheelie, dude. It's hard to do, dude. Scraping on the nose wheelie, dude. You can fall. You know.
He's more of a wheel tapper, but
okay.
Yeah.
You foot heel tapper.
Yeah. But that spot's also like bum shit. There's always something going on. That intersection's kind of crazy. There's people coming around. It takes a lot mentally to skate that spot.
Back nose blunt's a great way to perform on that.
Yeah. But that video, I mean, we heard about it. We saw it. Maybe we saw it. I can't remember exactly how it went down. But now that it comes out. But I don't know. I think everybody just needs to take a breath and not be so chomping at the bit to get their footage out there. You know, it's like, we watch a lot of video parts on our show, and we go through a lot of video parts on what we want to talk about, what we don't want to talk about. And I'm like, wow, this could have been 10 times better if they took a little bit more time, took out a little bit of the filler, just gave us some bangers, maybe up the little song, maybe, you know.
Say a song selection too. I feel like the world's lost on that one for a minute.
These MJ parts we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's like every fiber of it. And there's great parts coming out too. There's just a lot.
There's a lot. I mean, what is it? Like in the snowboarding world though, is it the same?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes. Yeah. It is the exact
The volume
same.
has been bumped up. And there's also like a degree of relatability with the new gen where I think, you know, it's the same in skating where, you know, I think growing up, I would go to like a Circa demo. I'd see Mark Appleyard and Ollie Heel nose slide. And I was like, one day, maybe I could do that. And then it got like, and the pros were in the contest and there was like the pro skaters, there was a degree of relatability with how good they got. And then, you know, in skating, it got so good where it's like 3 flip, nose blunt, nollie big heel, where people are like, wait a second, we've gone too far. And then when somebody gets like too good, they go over the bridge. And the new gen, the kids are like, I can't relate to that. I don't want anything to do with that. That's too tech. That's too much. They're too good. I actually just can relate more to like the chill homie who's got cool gear. Like style with people these days is not necessarily associated with body language. To me, it seems like it was all about body language when we were younger and a little bit of clothing. And like now style with the new gen, it's almost more about clothing than body language. And so I don't know. I feel like the new gen relates more to like more tasteful, edgy. They like the word edgy. Edgy would be like,
It's a good word.
they like edgy clips where it's like sketchy and hectic, but it's not.
A really interesting looking spot.
I feel like
is
people
more
used to try to
important
dress
than,
like
the trick.
skaters, and now skaters are trying to dress like their favorite famous person or something.
Yeah, a lot of like
It's like-
affliction stuff going on.
Oh my
a lot
God.
of that's like a weird thing I'm seeing.
Which is, dude,
Really?
yeah, affliction with the new gen, like young 19, 18, 20, like it's like an affliction meets like emotional flock of seagulls. Dude, it's a weird blend.
Took my daughter
right?
to
Would you say that's a good?
Yeah, that's really good.
It's affliction meets flock of seagulls. I'm seeing a lot of that right now.
Dude, I went to Tilly's to buy my kid some shoes the other day, and they had an entire section that was affliction like clothes with that bedazzled shit. And I was just like, I walked in there and I was just like, there's no
I've
fucking
seen it.
It's
way.
coming back. Yeah, it's coming
Not that
back.
Tilly's is a
weird.
skate shop, but like,
Yeah.
it kind of represents like,
Put your
where-
mic closer.
It's about like
it
where
represents
we're
like
at.
a kind of like,
the temperature
Yeah.
gauge as to
you can go and get
what
skate
kids are kinda
clothes.
into.
And I walked in there, I was just like, this
Silk,
is mind blowing.
Silk understands it. Silk, maybe you could elaborate because you actually.
I mean, you're spot on. I think
You're a
I think
fashionista.
it's just like we've kind of the trend cycle is starting to come back around where all that shit is in again. You know, very Y2K. People are super into how they dress, just like I'm sure you guys were when you were like peak skating too.
Like
Obviously
affliction
you
was like
right
the
now,
person
but-
wearing that was who was gonna fight you at the bar because you are a skater.
that's a
You know what I
good
mean?
point.
Like, oh, you walk in, it's like there's the affliction guy. That's the guy that's
Yeah.
breaking my nose in a little bit when I start talking. Like they're yep, check mark, it happened. You know?
It's funny how like we're in two different industries, but they're very close and they're very similar to like what is happening like in real time.
Yeah. Skating and snowboarding are basically hand in hand, kind of.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think snowboarders are also skateboarders generally.
Right.
It's like they're skateboarders that snowboard. So there's
and there a lot of them are fucking so good at skating, it's insane.
yeah.
But how often are videos coming out for snowboarding?
Well,
Yeah,
ours
we
is different because it's in the fall. Every video from like October to December, there's like we counted 118 videos that came out in that time period last time.
Wow.
Just so then we get what we call video apocalypse is what we call that, and you just basically
just
like you're
I like
at the
that
beginning you're like,
term,
oh, man, new video, this
videopocalypse.
is great, and then by the end you're just like, no more, like.
I mean, we get 118 in a week. I don't know about you guys, but
That's a good point. Yeah.
You guys, skating's a lot bigger.
There's a lot
than
more people in
snowboarding,
skating.
too, yeah.
yeah, I and to just reiterate, I love everybody out there doing their thing and skating, but I just think it's just oversaturated a little bit, and I think it affects just the kind of overall, just essence of skating.
It was a tight circle, right?
Yeah,
The circle fucking blew up.
it did for sure.
Like,
But I
there
think
wasn't many people getting the opportunity to put parts out back in the day, and now it's fucking anyone with a camera. There you go.
Yeah, I guess I'm just curious on why people don't take the time to put out something.
I just don't think they
Are there
realize
the
that
same
that's a
rewards
thing.
there? Are there the same
Yeah, there's-
rewards?
Good point.
Is
There's
the
not big
juice is worth
contracts.
the-
There's not
the
big.
juice might
It's
be
more.
not
I
be
do
worth
think
the squeeze.
that's a good point. There's almost a purity in the sense is like I'm
Totally.
probably never gonna be able to buy a house. I got to work a second job. Like this is like a passion project. So who gives a shit? I'm doing this because I love it, not to try
be
to
the best
be a
skateboarder
rock
in the
star.
world.
Yeah.
Not a job.
Yeah, I could see
Because
that.
you think about, you're not
See
getting
that.
an audio fat contract these days.
Yeah.
Most
You're not
likely.
gonna go hang out with Bam, Sean White, and Tony Hawk. Sorry, guys.
Literally.
By the way, any guy ankle high manual pads around there? Sean, like the wife beater. How much was that? 10 grand? You know?
All right, we did it. A couple more things before
Yeah,
we
go
wrap
ahead.
this thing up. We got to talk about. I'm glad I'm not me.
Oh, yeah.
you came here. You filmed a vlog. I know that's a trigger word for you, but
Oh, man.
it seems like
Yeah, how you
you're
doing?
having
You
fun
okay?
making these. Are you having
Yeah.
fun making them?
Yeah, for sure. I started my own YouTube channel like 10 something years ago. It's just a fun thing to do. I used to do it with Tim Olson, our guy who edited the videos with it. He was behind the camera. My vision was you would never see him. You just hear him. He was like the audience talking to me. We'd always just talk shit, banter. Again, we did a few of them. They did really well. I don't know. I was just stopped doing them. Nine Club took a lot of my time. And then we started doing them again. And then Tim got another job. And then so yeah, I'm just trying to like revitalize it a little bit. And then I'm glad I'm not me is more like polished, more of like I get put into a situation and like whatever it is, like getting into a car with Letitia Buffoni and like have her drive me in her side by side over jumps and like, you know, just like stuff that I'm not used to. And then I just went to the Red Bull soapbox race in downtown Los Angeles and just was cruising around talking to these psychopaths who just have these carts that they built and are going down Grand Avenue in downtown. But then, recently I was like, okay, well, let me just document my like day in the life type vlog thing.
Just own it, dude.
I don't like that word.
You just got to accept it.
I don't, what does it even stand for?
Video log.
Video log?
Yeah.
You learn something new every time at the bomb hole.
God bless you, lizard. Yeah. So I've just been like cruising around my camera and just documenting stuff, whatever skate session coming out here for the day. And thank you for hosting me. I appreciate that.
An honor.
And you too, Silky, bro. I see you over there. But yeah, just having fun with it and just thought I'd just try, you know, just documenting my life.
It seems like
day in the life.
For you, it seems like a fun switch up though. Like,
yeah,
you can only do this lit up thing and not like want something else for a second. Like, you know?
Yeah, I think I just want to do. I mean, I've been doing the 9 Club for 10 years.
Yeah,
and we do little passion projects here and there. But I think I really wanted to like really go for something that I just want to do and have fun with.
But it's you.
Yeah.
As a consumer, can I tell you my favorite ones?
Good. Yeah, please.
I like when it's like there's no like you're doing nothing. Like like almost like like the less like the less like I don't know. You're walking down this thing in Venice.
Yeah.
Like just kind of like going in. I love the ones that are like there almost is no agenda.
It's just his regular life.
You know what I mean? Like
Right.
it's not not that you have an agenda, but you know what I mean. There's not like I'm going to this Nitro Circus thing. Like that's cool.
Right.
But I like the ones just like jamming around Venice and stuff.
Okay, interesting.
It's just him
As a
being alive.
consumer.
Like
it's more just
like
like, oh, this is cool.
This is him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like they have to have something. Like that's why I would go to these like things that are like interesting.
Those are fun. Those are great.
Yeah,
I'm just telling you my favorite ones.
Okay,
I'm not telling you to not do those.
Okay.
I'm just
I like that.
This is
No,
just
this is good.
feedback.
Good.
This is a personal preference.
Good feedback.
Focus group.
Yeah. No, it's a good time, dude.
But I do like stuff like that too, like where it's people are just like, oh, this is the shit.
very
Yeah.
candid.
It's just cruising.
Right. Well, I think like filming here today is like I think my audience or community skateboarding would like to see this setup and the whole thing, and I don't know, it's fun. It's interesting to me, so I'm gonna film like what's interesting to me.
Yeah.
Like for the vlog stuff, I'm not just gonna be like, okay, let me think. Okay, today I have to. Okay, let me film. I'm gonna make a coffee, and then I'm gonna, you know what I mean? It's just let me do what
You're
think.
not trying too hard,
Right.
I feel like I hate that too. Like where you can just tell the person's just like, this
Like
is
that's
not authentic.
That's more of like a movie or
You're like,
something.
oh, today I'm
It's
going to pretend
more-
I'm a Kardashian. let's just go down Robert's Kardashian's day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's more of like what I find interesting, I think. And I think I find a lot of weird shit interesting. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to have fun with it. Yeah, it's a good time.
yeah.
It's a good time.
Passion project.
Anybody listening to this needs to go check those out. It's on your personal YouTube channel.
That's right. That's right.
You can also find it on the 9 Club's YouTube channel. I know there's a link on there too.
There's links everywhere, dude.
There'll be a link
we
in the
put
description.
links
There's going to be a
all
link in
over.
the description
There's
of the
literally
bomb hole.
links.
Yeah.
There better be like
That'll be
30.
Silk putting that up.
Yep.
Better be like 30 links in there. So
We could do 30 links.
You know what I'm saying?
I think.
We could do 30 of the same link.
Yeah.
How long? What is your guys' like process over here? By the way, I don't know, but like, what are you guys is like? You film an episode. Do you try to like get a these are questions I get asked too. But like, do you get to try to get a lot in the bag? Do you try to like? Are you sometimes week by week? Are you what's your whole vibe?
All year we're every week. So we're kind of chasing our tail. But was it June, July, August? We go
Yeah.
every other week.
Yeah.
So this cadence, we're stacked. This will come out in a month.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we only have one in front of you because it's every 2 weeks. So
Yeah, so
we're on
we
a
chill
very
pretty hard
chill
in the
cadence
summers,
in the
yeah.
summer. So it's very manageable. We have balanced lifestyles, and I think
Yeah,
the
for
rest
sure.
of the years, like Silk's the one who edits them. Like it is, we're chasing our tail, always trying to.
Yeah, we're definitely chasing our tail pretty much constantly. But like sometimes, we got an event coming up. Like, okay, we got to get a bunch in the bag, so we have nothing to worry about. So the whole team
Right.
can be focused on the event and stuff. But we're usually chasing the tail.
Do you guys feel like overwhelmed sometimes, overworked, burnout? Because burnout is a thing that I've experienced many times.
Personally, no.
Oh, interesting.
I think there's ups and downs. I think there's times where we get burnt out, and there's times where, like after we do our event, we're just like, we love what we do, and there's waves, and I've actually found more so that the burnout is more a personal me not taking care of myself. Like if I'm not like getting sleep or eating decent, and it's like, dude, it's simple.
Yeah.
Like you used to be a full-time pro skater. You're out in the field all the time. You're moving and wiggling all the time. Now we're in Zoom meetings and we're in the office and we're sitting in chairs and we're typing at our computer. And you're like, why do I feel weird? You're like, I haven't fucking got my wiggles out. It's not that complicated. But if you get your wiggles out and you kind of keep yourself bright and you go do a heel kick.
I haven't drank water in 3 days. I've just been pounding coffee, trying to stay in tune with being an adult.
Yeah, and you're like,
brittle.
If I go fucking snowboard or if I go skateboard, I love the show.
You feel great. Yeah. That's why I started running. Is to like chase. I was chasing the sweat.
You need your.
I wanted to sweat and like feel like something. You know.
Think about when you're a pro. How you're just outside.
Yeah.
You're battling Manny's.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For
days. You're taking like a physical and mental beating. Yeah. And then all of a sudden the physical beating's gone and you're just taking a mental beating.
Right.
It's coffee.
You need like your physical release, right?
For sure. No, it's interesting. I love the, I could talk about like podcasting and YouTube all day long. It's just been a part of my life for 10 years. So it's fun, man. It's a good time.
Dude, this guy, I will say for the listeners, we have an occasional conversation. And whenever I talk to you, I come back. Silk can probably. Yeah. I'm like, I talked to Roberts.
He said, we're doing it all wrong.
We got to do this. We got to do this. He told me about this thing, this audio hosting platform. Like, thanks for schooling us up and keeping us in the know.
I don't know if I have all the answers, but we've been doing this a long time, and I'm still learning. You know, I'm still learning, and I still like to learn. I want to be not only like for the business side of it, but just for my own. Like, I like to learn shit. You know, whatever. If it's technical, if it's something that can benefit us, I just like to
keeps
learn.
You engaged. Yeah,
it really does. Yeah, for sure. Because I think people need to realize outside of the podcast, I'm sure here too, the one thing that you start up, like even skateboarding, it becomes a business. It becomes a job after a while. It becomes a living, breathing thing. Like this bomb hole thing, take everybody out of this garage or wherever we are. It's a living, breathing thing. It needs to be nurtured. It has bills. It has everything that a normal person's life has is in here, which we have at the 9 Club. So in order to keep the lights on, which costs money, which costs the rent money, which costs like everything, it just turns into a bigger thing than you ever would have thought, you know? So you have to kind of evolve and grow and figure it out because you need to keep the lights on, you know, and it becomes more and more and more. I don't know how the overhead becomes so much, but it does. It's psycho. It's psycho.
Dude, it makes me think about like people that have run successful businesses that are like done. And I'm like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like inspired. I'm inspired. I get, especially when we have entrepreneurs on here, even like yourself, like it's always really cool when you're trying to figure out something and you see somebody actually do it and it can provide for people and they can pay their bills and whatever.
One thing that I think people need to realize too is even in the YouTube universe where we are, that are very visible to people, we have to experiment.
Yeah.
We have to try things. I mean, if you don't have to, but you have to. You have to
evolve or die.
You have to evolve. You have to try things. And that thing that you try may not work, and it may bum out the audience or whatever it is. But you have to give things a try and like evolve. And these guys are now doing. Oh, they're now. You're like, dude, I want to be better. I want to evolve. I want to like.
Well, people
learn.
don't like change, right? Like, you have your show. They love the show. They don't want it to change because that.
But I want to change.
Yeah, like, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
But I do.
These people should do what I want.
Yeah, but I want to
We get that
change.
comment.
I want to evolve. I want to
Yeah.
be better. I want to do all the things, So yeah, I'm sure you guys experiment too with different segments and different little things, and some work, some don't.
Oh, dude, that's probably our biggest strong suit. Is
They're
we're not
probably going to
afraid
get
to
rid
fail.
of me.
Yeah.
They're probably going to get rid of me after this one. We tried it.
Yeah. Leave a comment if you think we should keep Lizard on board.
There you
we
go.
do. We can always
tell-
exercise
tell-
our
you know what?
right
Tell
to
us
mute.
what we're doing wrong
We can
in the
mute him more.
I like the muting. It's really great.
Yeah,
Muting's
we
good.
did that
Yeah.
once
We
and
had to
then
get the
forgot
button.
that we muted the person and couldn't figure out why we
No.
couldn't hear them for
Oh my
good
God.
10
But the
minutes or
Kelly
so.
button was brilliant. He's no
Yeah.
longer. He took him off the button.
That's the biggest mistake I've ever made in my life.
You know what?
Again, you make mistakes. You
Yep.
try stuff.
Yeah.
You experiment. Wait, just
Just
couldn't
put
go
that
back.
button back.
All right. Well,
want to.
it's been a good show. Have you had fun in Salt Lake so far?
Dude, it's been great. We went and got burgers.
Yeah, Millie Burger.
Yeah, Millie Burger. Shout out to Millie. Was Millie back there cooking?
Millie. I didn't see her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's after Mount Millicent, which is a mountain here.
I didn't know what to expect, but it was a great. They picked me up from the airport. And Lizard was hanging halfway out the car window, yelling at me.
There was all the Mormon missionaries when you landed, right?
Mormon. I thought that was the bomb hole welcoming party, but it wasn't. So it was like very awkward when I was like waving to people walking through.
People dress up in suits and dresses and ties, like looking so nice.
It was very. But then once I got past them, then they all started cheering. I was like, "Whoa, that's weird."
Yeah. They were happy you got out of
Yeah,
there. They're
yeah.
like, finally, this guy left.
But no, it's dude, it's been a pleasure, dude. I loved it, man.
Thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
and
Thank
chatting
you.
with us.
Yeah, of
Appreciate it.
course.
It's been an
Next time you should bring your
Anytime.
skateboard. We can go goof around.
I know, but I'm only here for the day.
No, I'm saying.
By the way,
next time.
yeah, this is the only day trip. I don't know if I've ever flown in and flown out same day at a place. So I feel like
that.
I feel a big baller right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a
For the
lot
record,
done.
no
Yeah.
backpack, just a little side satchel.
Nice.
Had my camera in it.
Yeah.
All you need.
Side satchel. All right, I
Are
love
we
it.
allowed to talk
what-
about his ticket situation? First class on the way in.
Yeah, we can talk about
Very back seat on the way back. Like, oh, did you not want to smell other people's shit the entire time you're flying? Welcome to the bomb hole, people. We like to get them out here with class and then just send them right back in the shitter.
Start with expectation high.
We couldn't go
I
both
know.
ways. I was a little spent.
I was stoked that you didn't give me a bus ticket for the ride home.
Yeah,
you
okay,
know?
I love that. He's appreciative.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, that was a one-way ticket.
I was the little. It left a little bad taste in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what, first class here,
Yeah, just
back of the plane, back home. It's almost like we're
better
done
to-
with you.
Is it better to
We're
just
done.
be-
Smile
Is it
on
better
your
to be in the
face
middle of the
here,
plane both
Yeah,
ways?
but we
No.
wanted you just to be back to being bummed
We're
on the way
done
home.
with you.
Yeah.
Get out. Yeah, just send him
Well, we
back
want you
to
be
where.
primed up for the show.
Well,
It's not really our problem after.
We could afford one way
Yeah.
being upgraded, and it's obviously going to be the way here.
Yeah.
That's a fact. So he feels good.
That was good. Yeah.
We didn't want to have
He,
you
for
stoked
the
that
record,
you're leaving.
he texted me and said first class sarcastically, and then I looked at the thing. It was cheap to do, and asked
Yeah, we're
Seth,
doing it.
who knows the numbers better than I do. I'm like, can we do? He's like, yeah, fuck it, that'd be hilarious.
This
So-
goes back to the beginning of the
we can't do
show
both
where I said, "Hey, it can't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
You just ask.
Yep.
You could say they could say no. They could say yes.
Take notes, people.
You know, yeah.
Well said.
Even if it is sarcastic.
Well,
and
we
you're not
considered
really
you
serious.
top tier until the show's over, and then we're like, you know what? He's back to being a
you
regular
later.
Well,
person.
he wasn't that great.
Yeah.
So,
no, not
what-
that he wasn't great, but just you know what? Just
Yeah.
give him back to the regular people.
Find your way back to the airport,
Yeah.
dude. We're
Yeah.
done.
we
That's what we do
honestly
here. We
we
like to
should have
lift you up
done.
and then
We
bring you down.
literally should have done first class here, Greyhound home. Honestly, that would have been the boss.
Yeah, that would have been boss.
You
Not
realize that I would have seen that?
Like a voucher for a bottle of water. Like, here, you get one for the 12.
Complimentary.
You realize I would have seen that on the thing and I wouldn't have come at all?
all right, no, that's good.
Well, no, we just
we
would have
would've
given you the
figured it out,
ticket once you got here.
Yeah.
That's-
What's next for Crop? Do
Lizard, it's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure.
you want me to mute him? I can do it. I'll mute
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Just like Kelly.
Sorry about
Yeah.
our friend.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you can move.
You get to
What's
play-
next for me?
Yeah, what's next for Crop?
Dude, I'm just gonna keep doing my channel, working with cool people. That's what I just want to do. I want to work with rad people. I want to do cool shit. And the 9 Club, where we've, like I said before, we've elevated the 9 Club on. If you watch it, if you listen to it, that's awesome too. I know that's why we have those different platforms. But if you watch it, there's going to be way more information coming at you visually, So I'm just excited about that. I like to I feel like it's more documentary style where somebody's just sitting there talking and you're getting imagery of what they're talking about. I'm not saying the full episode's like that, but when it calls for it, then we throw it up there. So it's taking us a lot more time to edit, but it's more fulfilling, to be honest with you, to put out like rad episodes. Not that the episodes before weren't rad, but it makes me feel good, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, just gonna want to work with cool people, do rad shit, and just 9 Club stuff. So that's all I could think of.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy talking to Lizard today, or were you kind of?
I was
feel about
just
that?
Sick of his voice. Or?
stoked that you could mute him because that's what I do with Kelly a lot. Yeah. I mute Kelly a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it seems the same vibe over here though. I like your guys' vibe. I do like your guys' vibe. Yeah. I
Even
wish.
With Lizard here?
Who?
Even with the Lizard here?
I don't know that guy.
Big fan.
He's muted. He's muted. So again,
I wish that and I like that you guys do skateboarding too, like skateboarders on the show, because I think you guys are primarily snowboarding, so, and we've had you on the show,
yeah,
which is
an honor.
Fun episode.
It was really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah. Great chatting with you guys.
yeah.
Sweet. All right, Lizard, you're back in.
go ahead,
Yeah.
Lizard,
I was gonna
yeah.
say there's a lot of skaters that snowboard too that like
Yeah.
their passion crosses over from like snowboarding's their fun thing to do, not their stressful thing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that for sure. I think a lot of sports, do I call it sports?
Well,
a lot
especially
of things come from
If
like
you grow up somewhere like this, like there's like 6 months where skating sucks.
Right.
Like you want to go to the mountain, so
yeah.
We got to take you snowboarding.
I've
We gotta
never
come back out.
I've never snowboarded in my life, and I would be
perfect.
honored, and it would be a privilege to snowboard with you guys if you guys have the patience to teach me.
Yeah,
we
you'd be
don't,
so
but
annoyed.
yeah.
You'd be
We don't,
so
but-
annoyed.
Why?
It'd be amazing.
No,
Oh, well, it's
fun,
kind
though.
of it's
hard to
kind of a
teach
humbling
someone.
experience. At
Bro,
first.
how
You
come?
think you're
Listen,
gonna-
how come
you think you're
everybody
gonna-
I've ever talked to is like, "Oh, you'd be great at snowboarding. You skateboard? Oh my god, you'd be great." Everybody.
You would be,
I mean, if you
eventually.
go like 4 times, but your first time's gonna suck.
Okay, why? Well, the first time? Why? First time? What?
Because
Why?
you think you can turn, and you get on, and you're like, "Fuck, I can't
can't
turn
turn.
this
Yeah,
thing."
you can't turn.
I've seen plenty
it's
of.
not quite the
not- yeah.
same as a skate car.
You're like, "How do I turn?"
How do you turn?
I'll be honest with you, I can't teach people.
See, that's
Somebody
the
asked me.
problem. That's the problem.
They were
It's
like, "How do I
hard to
turn?" And I was like, "I
verbalize
don't
it.
know. I can't. You just do it."
Yeah.
I'm not. Don't learn from me.
What? It's the edges.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
is it
you
is it like a heel toe?
Yeah. Heel
Turn?
toe. Yeah, it's a heel toe.
He's kind of getting it.
Yeah, maybe
Because, like,
maybe he
yeah,
will
maybe
be good.
yeah.
Because like what
Pretty tough concept.
What people ask me about slappies, and I tell them it's a lot of heel toe. It's a lot of like you're going onto the curb, and so you're on your you toe it, so you get
talking about
onto the
backside
curb.
50.
Backside 50, frontside 50. You're heeling it and then towing. You know, so you're using it's
Maybe
a lot
you
of
would be
heel
good
toe.
at snowboarding with your slappy game.
Yeah, the slappy
It's
game.
basically
kinda-
like doing a slappy
Yeah.
down the
That's
mountain.
actually a good way to think.
You
of
just
it.
slappy
the big
both
weird
ways.
thing
Mellow
though is
or
that
slappy?
you're instead of being like, ooh, you can move your feet. You
Yeah.
just
You're in there. That kind of freaks
it's like,
me
oh,
out.
I'm uncomfortable.
Understandable.
Kind of freaks
I
me out.
understand that.
Yeah.
And then you get some rock hard boots. Your shins hurt. You're using muscles you haven't used ever in your entire life.
Yeah, it's a different
Snowboarding's
muscle
yeah.
group for
yeah.
sure.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What about snow skate?
Yeah, you'd be good at that.
You'd be, yeah, that's
Really?
fine. Yeah,
That
you'd
looks
be fine.
harder.
How-
It
how's
is.
your? You know
It's
what?
hard.
I feel like for snow skating, how's your trampoline skating game? Because
Yeah,
snow
true,
skating's
yeah.
almost more like tramp skating.
I avoid trampolines.
Dude, and a
like the
shinner
plague.
from a snow skate is remarkably
Dude,
bad.
we talked
It's
to
like a board this thick and it weighs like 12 pounds.
I apologize in advance, but we talked about a snow skate video on our show, and the company sent us snow skates.
No way.
Not a lot of snow in Venice. though. Hard to
Ambition
ride.
snow
Not a lot of snow,
skates?
but they sent it to us.
Was
as
it
bad.
was
yeah.
it Ambition snow skates? There's
Maybe.
this dude.
It could
What's
be.
that guy that
Alan
came-
Gerloff.
Yeah.
Alan
You have to
Gerloff.
look this dude up.
He's a
We used to
legend.
watch it like on skate trips. Like, dude, watch this guy.
Just goes
And front board's like a 10 flat 10 rail on a snow skate.
Okay.
And those guys, dead of winter, regular skate clothes.
Yeah.
It just looks miserable, dude. It looks like
Everything's
like the
frozen.
dumbest thing you could ever come up with is like, let's just skate in the snow,
we
like
just skated
winter.
anyways?
Yeah, but they're phenomenal.
It is pretty
They're
fun.
sick. Yeah.
It's like nollie heel flip 14
Like when you
stairs.
skate, like if you
Yeah,
can get like a
it's
little
cool.
backyard ledge thing, and you can start doing like
like
shove it
SFK
40s.
days,
Yeah,
like backyard little grunge
That's a fun
session.
situation.
That's great.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I would love to snowboard with you guys.
Okay,
regardless.
we'll bring a snow
Yeah.
skate
Yeah.
as well.
Noted,
All right, Silk.
noted.
I think it's time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa, you're just scaring me.
Yeah, we're winding
I
it
think it's
down.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
do you-
So it's time for
social
what?
cue? social cue to kind of shut it, wrap it up.
What do you?
Yeah, so
we like to end the show.
I had a great time chatting with you.
Thank you.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Lizard,
dude.
did you have
Thank
a good time?
I'm so hyped to be here. Thank you.
Nice.
And I'm stoked to see you again.
I know.
I haven't seen you in so long.
So long, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, is that a Lizard King hanging out the window to come pick me up? Amazing.
Yeah. It's, King of Salt Lake. I'm going to mute Lizard for the end here. Silk, did you have a good time?
Perfect. Yeah, I had a great time.
Favorite part of the show?
Thanks
Did
for
you have a
coming
favorite
on.
part of the show?
I don't even know.
What are you
I
writing
don't
down
know.
over there, dude?
Yeah,
What
these
is
are
that?
all my notes for while I'm editing.
Really? You
Yeah.
take notes when you?
Yeah.
You guys are way more. I don't know. Sometimes I
Take
feel like you
notes
guys are more advanced
for
than we
like
are.
social media stuff.
Silk's a
too,
professional.
and like
Okay.
clips that I'm gonna pull. Yeah, we're noting everything. Yeah.
Wow.
We all learn from each other.
Yeah.
All right, so I think you got to take us out of the show though in your most professional way. You know,
Yeah, like
kind
a
of like
broadcaster
throw a
type
bow
of
on the show. Thanks for
thing,
listening,
yeah.
type of deal, and end it.
Oh man, you guys have been great, man. Thank you guys so much. This has been amazing to be on the bomb hole. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah! That's a heater. That's a heater.
Is that good?